One or two options. Option A.
Group chat. Okay.
That how you coming in?
You got two lag?
Yep.
All right, option B.
Hell no, man. I saw that shit. It pissed me the fuck off, man. Give me A.
Hey.
Which one?
I'll come in with A with what B has on.
Look at this. Rollo calling me.
Damn. Put him on the speaker.
Yeah. Rollo.
Yo, what's the word, bro?
I'm up here at the bar. We literally about to shoot. You on speaker right now. You on the podcast right now.
What's going on, Chops? What's going on?
What's happening?
Hey, can we get a quick intro since you literally stop at the intro? Can we get a quick intro freestyle real quick?
All right, check it. Look, I was calling you anyway just to talk for a minute. It's been a while, but I'm ready to get back in it. Beginnings came to mind real quick. I was like, put that project out, man. It's time to get lit, and we got to stay on point when we rolling up. No joints up in the joint when we holding up. They want to see how the bar gonna do. Pop that SL, then you get an SL2. I want an XL, but she want an XL booth. I said, baby girl, I got the Magnum right here in the booth. 357 and you keep it right here in the holster. They want to know what's going on, baby girl, in the toast. I saw Larry Hot name on the hot list. They want to know how he popping it. Keep him to stop it. Keep him on drop shit. Keep him on the pop list. They want to know how you gonna come out. Be you a target. Cowboy Carter. I'll keep you a daughter. Then keep you a father. Then keep you a martyr. They want to know how the black stay relevant. With a new president, gotta stay on top of those joint like you an elephant.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
He ain't lost it. He ain't lost it. Touch.
Still got it.
He still got it. He still got it.
What's the deal, y'all?
What's happening? Way to start the motherfucking pod.
Shout out Rollo, man. Shout out Rollo, man.
Oh,
Rollo.
man. It's your boy Love Mo in the building.
Man. I don't know if I can beat that one, man. That was a hell of an intro, bruh. Man, I don't even want to do my song after that because that's fuck it, man. It's CHOPPS, man.
Boy Chops in the building.
Chops in the building, bro.
What's up? It's your boy Larry HOTT, aka Figure. Oh.
And the name of this podcast, fellas.
Activity.
Active, man.
Oh man, that was a good intro. Good
Yes,
intro.
sir.
That was a good way to disrupt what I was getting ready to say.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Hey, y'all fellas feeling y'all doing good?
I'm feeling good, man.
I'm straight.
Before we even get started too, man, hey man, give y'all socials early, man. Socials where we take place at, where we shooting this at, man.
Oh man, we are at the luxurious SL Wine by Lansing, Illinois, 3224 Ridge Road. We do comedy every Tuesday with Just Niche. My boy Larry HOTT every Friday night. Out here on the ones and twos, we get busy. We do other events, man, but just come up here, there's a vibe. Look here, if you are a man in the Chicago area or the South Suburban area, and you are looking for women, sophisticated women, sneaky links, ratchets, all of them be here. They're all having a good time. Come here, man. Sometimes I need to be me and Larry with 50 women. I'm married, so I can't do nothing. Man, he can't do it all by himself.
Man, I feel like Scotty sometimes when he was holding the team down by himself, man.
Yeah.
I need help.
But not always, Scotty, because you see what happened to Larsa.
Look, man, can we go one podcast and you not bring up Lost every time you bring up Scotty, man?
You're out of here. Definitely shout out, man. We a vibe, man. It's a good time. No hassle, no trouble. You just looking to chill. Mm-hmm. You actually want to hear your voice, but still good music playing in the background. We don't. It's a place and time for everything. That's time we can get there, but we get there in a different way.
Yes, sir.
But I guarantee when you go home, you gonna get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You gonna get there.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, show where they can find you at, brother.
Man, you can find me here any given time. Like Jay said, Sean Kaluza. Take out Sean and put hot. HOTT, Hot Kaluza. You can find me at, let me see, I got like 50,000 social media tags.
Nigga, yes you do.
But you can catch me at DJ Larry Hot Official, HOTT, or Who is Larry Hot, HOTT, and follow all the tags from there. And like I say, man, we here, SL Wine Bar. This is where we shoot at. Everybody be asking, like, where y'all shooting at, man? It's dope. Dope background, everything. This is where we at, man.
That's the feedback when you're out here? Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know,
This is the hub. That's what I call it. We at the hub. Multiple things happen out here.
I am one half of the proprietor. Shout out to the missus.
Mm-hmm.
That shout out to my team. I wouldn't say y'all names, but y'all ain't paid me nothing. So,
Everybody like a good shout out, man.
shout out Chase, Stephanie, Keisha, Ashley. Shout out to the old team, but shout out to everybody. Shout out to the customers, man. Y'all made this place possible. We've been running for like going on our 5th year, so and shout out to y'all, because if it's not for y'all, then we wouldn't be here. Especially now with things is going. A lot of the business that we started with ain't here no more. For whatever reason, times is hard.
Yeah.
So, but you can catch me at Chops Too Fresh on Instagram, Facebook. I deleted my Pornhub account.
Don't worry, he gonna change his name to Chops Too Sexy in a minute.
Don't worry about it. One day, if you see me and my wife at your grandma's house, you know what it is. This is a team effort. I'm not cheating on my wife, but we'll cheat together.
At the granny grill?
Oh no, we 7-O's, aunties. Okay, whoever paying mortgages and bills. That's what we doing. Now, look here.
Give me a cashier's check.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
okay, I'm not. Look here, if you're not willing to bless me and my wife, I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
I got too much to lose.
Man, one more thing I want to say this. Man, I'm super honored for being a nominee for DJ of the Year in Chicago.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to that. Where can they vote for you?
Shit.
Black Excellence
We'll put the
Award.
link up. You gotta put it up on this. I forgot.
I'll put the link
it's the
up.
Black Excellent Awards, but I don't know the exact link.
Matter of fact, we not only put. I'll make a special reel for that. Matter of fact, do like a quick 5-second campaign for yourself. And
Yo, check it out, man. Hey, it's your boy Larry Hot, and you know they knew what they was doing because they put Larry Hot. You know, this what y'all go do. You know, you see Freaky Jason DJing, you see Larry Hot DJing, right? Just vote for whoever, man, to say Larry Hot. You know, it's around 5 of us. You never know which one you're gonna get, and you know what I'm talking about. Vote for me.
Nigga,
Wait a minute.
what the fuck is that got to do with you DJing? You nasty motherfucker. Like, no, we don't want.
You don't want Freaky
Brother,
Jason DJ?
that thing freaking that nigga has already brought you problems. Like, let's not. No, let's be professional.
Okay. All right. Take 2. Damn. What's up, good people? How y'all doing? It's your boy Larry Hot, and I've been nominated for DJ of the Year. You know, in the Chicagoland area. Please go vote for me, and yeah, I will thoroughly appreciate your vote. Thank you.
But no, congrats, bro. Congrats, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Congrats,
but
bro.
no, that's
bro. If anybody deserve it, bro, real shit, you deserve it.
Appreciate
you
that,
been putting
bro.
in your work. I've watched it with my own eyes, bro.
Yeah.
How you turn around my Fridays and made it a vibe. Made it you not. One thing you told me when we started working together. Yeah, you love the word DJ, but you a vibe curator.
right, and that's why they didn't put DJ by my name. Put Larry Hot.
So you definitely know how to read the room. You second another. Your showmanship is where it's at. You know how to get the crowd going, feeling it. You know when to pull back. You know when to do it. So you definitely put in your work, bro. Yeah. You definitely deserve it. Shout out to all the other nominees.
Yeah.
Definitely.
In all categories.
Yeah,
like,
definitely,
man,
definitely.
a lot
Just
of
to be
dope people
nominated
on that.
is dope. Yeah. And I'm glad that something like that is honoring people. As in one that's in our community, that's doing things in our community.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to the organization, man, that's putting that on, definitely.
Black Excellent Award. Shout out to 2 Official. Shout out to Bev, the boss. They the ones doing it. 2 dope entrepreneurs from Chicago. I want to say though, it's time for us to like really, because there's some people feeling some a way about some of the nominees, or saying that if certain people not on there as rigs. I saw some stuff talking about people paying for it and all that shit. But it's not that, man. It's just I really feel that we in a time where you have to get out your bubble.
Right.
Your friends can boost your head up, your family, all that, but you got to get out here and get in other environments,
Right.
so people can know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You could say you're the dopest motherfucker out here, but everybody don't know you.
Listen, if
It is what it is.
If you're 47 and still giving out CDs, sit your dumb ass down. But also too,
I still got my CDs though.
sit your dumb ass down. You know what's gonna change it? But no, look here, man. People are not gonna always be happy about someone else's success
1000%.
if they're that. But also too, man, look here. It's the name of the game on different levels. It's never gonna be fair for some things.
Yeah.
Some people are gonna be snubbed. There's always gonna be somebody forgotten or it falls through the cracks.
Yeah.
If there's anything that tells you, you got to work harder.
Yeah.
Look, man, whatever you don't like, you can change. Period. Or not play that game.
Or get your money
You don't
up.
have to-
Shit.
You don't have to play like if it's unfair. You don't have to play the game if it's unfair. Complain about it. Move on.
Fact.
Or fix it.
Or fix it.
Right.
Well, you know,
Shit, you talking about people paying? Get your money up. Pay more.
I don't. Another podcast I'm working on, 4K podcast, is a guest on there, and she flat out said, "Your customers are not your friends. Like people that depend on like their friends and family to support them, like that's not their job.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Your
bro.
business is your clientele.
Yeah,
you have to
definitely.
find your clientele
Yeah.
and build off that. You cannot depend on your friends and family to build your business off of.
No, you're right. Definitely.
Yeah, I think that's a big problem in our. I won't just say our community, just period. Like people think because, that's the people that's closest to them that they gonna support things they do. You will get the support, but it's more than just them people out here in the world.
There's more than some people out here in the world, and they're gonna look at you first and foremost as that person that they grew up with, instead of you as that business person. You know what I mean?
Definitely, I
Like that's not. They're gonna look at you as Larry nephew and Chop's cousin instead of Chop the businessman or Larry the DJ. They just not how they're gonna operate, and that's not the type of business you want anyway. If you gotta depend on that, then your business is shot from the top.
That's why I'm an asshole to everybody. I'm gonna force you to treat me like something.
Right.
See, you gonna like me or not gonna fuck with me. But nah,
Yeah.
Shout out to Q too, man. I'm
Q, what's happening?
it wasn't his turn yet.
My bad. You know what I'm saying? We ain't introduced him at all. You know what I'm
Dressed
saying?
like he came from a step set.
He just came from the Grammys, man.
I played the game. Don't. It's okay. Play your game, baby. Keep going. Your game, baby.
Lost without you.
What's happening, Q?
I had to wear my spiffy fit today.
The spiffy fit.
Spiffy fit.
What's the spiffy fit, my brother?
Right, little button up and a little slack. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't wear this little outfit in a while. So.
That's what's up, man.
It was in the closet collecting dust and all.
That
That.
nigga said the club.
Nigga said slacks. He probably woke up this morning. He said, I gotta be at work. I'm gonna fuck work up
He
today.
picked up that,
Hey, where my button up at?
picked up that shirt out the closet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you already know.
yeah. Put that shit. Put that shit on the dryer for Desert so he went and got to iron it.
Right.
Put them slacks in there. Sees all yeah. He looked in the mirror. He said, yeah. I'm gonna sell a lot of Newports today.
I'm gonna sell a lot of new boys to that.
Yeah, loose square is abundant.
All right, Q. So since you was at the Grammys yesterday, well, you weren't at the Grammys yesterday.
Right.
I'm gonna give you two options.
Okay.
Let me know which one you coming in. All right. So I'm sitting in the pit. You got your phone with you?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So one or two options. Option A.
In the group chat. Oh, damn. Okay.
That how you coming in?
You got two lag?
Yep.
All right. Option B.
Hell no, man. I saw that shit. It pissed me the fuck off, man. Give me A.
Hey.
Which one?
I'll come in with what B has on.
That shit. Niggas doing too much, bro. That's all it is. Dudes doing too much.
Dudes doing too much.
Who the fuck comes to the Grammys with a fucking castle on their head?
What is,
Like,
is it supposed to mean something?
You know what? I hope it does. I hope he thought this out. It's about some depression, Black Power movement, or he's helping. It stands for because it has something to do with the fire in California. I hope it means something because that nigga just said, "Hey, I just want to be different."
This was a wild night.
Like Kanye out here with Shorty, just dropped it, and how she dropped it, she turned around, said,
"Whoa!" Right.
But did you see the conversation before that though? Like he was talking to her. It looked like I don't want to speculate. I hope it ain't no crazy shit. But from like when you first look at it, it looked like some Ike Turner shit. Like, all right, this is the time to drop the coat.
Hey,
drop the goddamn coat.
Drop that coat.
Drop that first.
And watch what happens.
Drop that goddamn
Everybody gonna
first.
be on us.
Right.
Drop it down, bitch. Drop it down.
Right.
This nigga got his shirt tucked in. Yeah, wild boy, but hey.
Hey, you saw that clip with Don Lemon asked him, "Hey Kanye, who's the rapper you want to put on right now?" He said, "Not right now. I'm focused." And he's looking at Shorty. Shorty ain't even dropped the coat yet.
Right.
He's looking at Shorty. I'm like, oh, this nigga ain't really looking at nothing. I was like, so.
What do you think of that though? Like seriously, like
I
what do you?
think
I mean,
it's clout chasing.
is it like too much at this point, or is it beyond that point?
I think it's too much. But I think it's clout chasing. It's like I think he's in a position that you know what he has to be talked about. Maybe not even relevant, but has to be talked about. We ain't said shit about Kanye West in a while. It's been on Kendrick and Drake attention for pretty much all summer long. Mm-hmm. And right now, I'm talking about Kanye is when his antics come up. We ain't been talking about music. We ain't been talking about shit. I think he was quiet through this whole presidential campaign, right?
You know they. Well, word got back that he was trying to do a tour. Everybody, all stadiums across the U.S. got him blackballed. So he can't get any. Only place that let him do something as well.
Chicago?
Yeah, Soldier Field. That's the last thing he did.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Adriana's.
So he been trying to do stuff like that, and man, he then the Gap collab, didn't that fall through?
I think so, yeah.
I can't even keep up with.
But see, you know, what tells me though, it shows you that once upon a time you boasting and bragging how you in these rooms.
Yeah.
And then they show you their real power and say, nah, you in these rooms, we let you in these rooms.
After he said what he said,
right,
all
you
that.
in these rooms, like you not as big as you think you are.
Yeah.
So you saying he got to do this to stay relevant?
Well,
yeah.
I think at this point he just want to do what he want to do.
Yeah, that's
right. I don't think he even cares.
I think you don't care, but you in the back of your mind, you do know what it's going to cause. You know it's going to cause like your girl is naked.
So yeah, let me elaborate for the audience. So apparently he stepped out at a limo. Came on a
this has happened.
Right, well, I'm talking about. Well, I said apparently because I was building up for more. We don't know exactly what happened at the end, but pretty much she came out on the red carpet. She told her to drop the coat. They took some pictures. Apparently, they left right after that, but word had said at first that they got escorted out because they wasn't invited to the Grammys. The motherfucker just showed up to the shit.
That's kind of weird because I saw he had a commercial ad for the Yeezys.
Yeah, but he did.
I saw something come across. I'm like,
But he did have an event like not too far away to where they were playing like an interview of his, and then he was like partying with like Jim Jones in the game. So he had like an event not too far away from the Grammys. He just said, "Fuck it."
It was weird because I saw like an actual ad, one of the commercials come across the one of the Grammys. I'm like, dang. But yeah, I heard that too, that they was escorted out. I don't know, man. Yeah, a wild boy, but I mean, I think he's just like, you know what? I can do what I want to do.
I just think
I can wear all black. I ain't gotta wear nothing. I can wear my Dipset chain, all that.
But I check up on the price.
I don't think it's a price no more for him, bro. I don't think he really cares. He a billionaire now.
You care. I say this. You're right. He might not care right now, but you care when you have to, because it gets to a point. Even it gets to a point how you remember it, and then that's when things start affecting you. So if you start getting remembered more for your antics than the great music you created, because look at this, our generation is no longer is dwindling down. Mm-hmm. By the time he wants his roses, we gonna be not say long and gone, but we're not gonna get too fucks about it. This new generation, the microwave, they're not gonna honor him the way he should be. They're not gonna care.
I think you wrong about that.
You think this next generation gonna care?
So let me get this clear. You're saying that even at this point, he's still going to be honored by this new generation, regardless of all the antics.
For what though?
Music, antics.
What music?
fashion.
What
this
fashion?
This is they fashion.
But I'm saying, but he hasn't put out anything.
He's still relevant. Them Yeezys gon' roll.
Yeah, but
and
he has to do it at a certain clip. These kids are microwavable.
I think he still got it. That's why he over in Tokyo.
And look at if it's for fashion, but my thing is this: what music?
I haven't listened to Vultures 1 or Vultures 2, but apparently Vultures 1 went number 1.
They was both on.
It didn't stay number 1.
It's their type of music, bro. That's the thing.
But that's all timing when you put something out. If you put something out when no one else is putting something out, it's easy to go number 1. But that's how easily
people don't remember that. People just remember number 1.
Yeah, but when a week later or a couple of days later, it was no longer number 1.
But what he'll say is, I was number 1 independent.
Yeah.
He'd just say, I'm number 1.
Hey, the man ran for president. He doing all type of stuff. So he's a relevant guy, bro. He's not going anywhere no time soon.
I don't think he is, but I'm saying how long does that shit last? It gets old.
I think at this point it's beyond. I think it's beyond like where's the line with Kanye?
Yeah, he is gone, bro. He like, man,
it's like
this what y'all. But dude, man, I ain't gonna go on the logic like you.
What I'm saying is this: is that you can't put all your A's in that basket thinking that you can do all this and still be. If the world is showing you now, they'll turn your ass so damn quick.
That's what he feel though. He feel like everybody turned on him.
He turned on himself.
Look, Kanye does this every time he's going to drop a project.
Yeah, he
and the project, and he announced that the project is dropping June 5th.
Yep,
and it's called Naked.
That's on his birthday.
So
it's called Naked on the Red Carpet.
Hey, a lot of people.
Oh, it was flashing. I say
it went crazy.
I screenshotted it.
So you saying all this stuff is tarnishing his legacy?
No, I don't think it's tarnishing his legacy. What I'm saying is that even with this upcoming generation, you still gotta have something for them because it's so microwavable. So because it's so here today, going tomorrow. It's so what's next? Mm-hmm. For this shit says lasting is something with a little more substance.
He got Yeezys. What's the shoes?
Yeezys? Yeah, some Yeezys. Yeah, some that's dropping too. They look decent.
He got Yeezys. It's like
he's straight, bro.
Are they bigger than Jordans?
I ain't trying to stump, man. But the Yeezys jumped over the jump mans. Hey,
they didn't. They did.
Right, they came out.
They did. And you know that damn shit. They did. That was a line.
That boy went crazy with that.
Ain't shit jumped over that jump man at
all.
He
said he ain't trying to stop.
No, they jumped over Team Jordan.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. Yeah, that fashion gonna keep them relevant for sure. Cause it's that Gen Z type fashion is very dark, goth, and that's what they wearing, bro. They into that.
I'm not knocking that.
Yeah. I think that's what's gonna keep them going. He a genius, an artist, bro. Genius. Producer.
Gotta produce.
Hey,
I guess
some people argue he's produced enough.
Yeah, he's good. He good, bro. He'll be around. I don't think like you say, it's not going to tarnish his legacy. You know, he just a wild boy right now. He don't care at this point.
Yeah, I think his legacy in music is what it is. I don't think that's going to go nowhere.
Yeah,
I think as far as his antics, I mean, it's no line anymore. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Do y'all think y'all ever be that rich to where y'all bring y'all significance on the red carpet naked? Like, just think of the mindset of that. Do you think you'd be that rich to you like, hey?
Yeah.
So I'm a firm believer in this. I think your upbringing plays a significant part in that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Kanye West is Kanye West. I think he's always been a weird kid. He's never been he probably had homies in the hood, but he probably never been of it.
No, I don't think so.
So it allowed him to express, and plus when you have a mother who allows you to express yourself artistically and everything like that. We didn't grow up like that. So it's only so much. A lot of shit to us is weird that we're not going to do because it's just not in us to do it
culturally.
Right.
Yeah.
So me saying, "Hey, Dave, we going to the BET Awards."
Well, I gotta be the BET Awards, man.
Oh, Dave, we going to the NCAA, right? The Grammys.
Yeah, hey, keep it at the Grammys, man.
Put on that sheer dress and your thong. My people won't even let me do some shit like that. if one of you two niggas is my right hand, and y'all even sense that's getting ready to happen,
yeah,
Chris, you lost your fucking mind, bro.
Yeah,
y'all to put that code up faster than I got to. Like, so I think is one. I think he's put around a lot of people. He got certain people around him to allow him to be that.
That's what I heard.
So he got a lot of yes men around him.
When you get to that
think,
point,
I
that's
also
what
think too, it's because of that. Because of how we grew up, I don't think we'll the people around us. It's a barrier that's only gonna let us go so far into the shit. I'm not now. How you dress is how you dress. You want to get into that type of shit as far as that Europe-centric shit. Okay, fine. But how we move is only gonna go so far. Yeah. I don't see you letting your shit go out.
That's not even a discussion.
I don't even let. But I'm saying I wouldn't. I don't care how rich I got. Yeah. I don't care how eccentric I am. I'm not letting my wife. Yeah.
That's his wife.
And that's their business. I'm not letting my wife. Because now every man has seen what you got.
But that also goes to add on to your point where you were saying about the people around him.
Right.
Like Kanye surrounded himself with people that allow him to do that.
Yeah.
He allowed to do all the other antics too. Because I'm quite sure if somebody disagreed, they were out of there.
But you know it's not. If any one of you niggas get a lot of money, y'all start doing that weird shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna smack the fuck out of y'all. and I'm keeping the buck with y'all.
Don't you think the other way around?
If I sense y'all better get rid of me quick, because if I sense you doing some weird stuff that's out of pocket,
you just hit it on the head. That's why he got rid of the Don.
He got rid of them.
And the GLCs.
Yeah,
you saw how he was yelling at. What was that, Chance in that video?
Yeah, Chance. Yeah,
yelling at him and shit.
Yeah. We know he moved them out the way when you got because he sensed they weren't going for that shit like you said.
I'm holding you accountable.
Yeah, they want to hold you. They were going to hold you accountable, but these other guys,
they depend on you, so they're gonna let you go.
Yeah, facts.
All right, so you're not bringing your lady on that Grammy.
I don't know you asking that young question.
No, that's super wild.
That's wild, bro. I couldn't.
That ain't even my personality.
But also too, not this. I'm not gonna disrespect his wife.
You can't disrespect his wife.
I'm about to disrespect his wife. Deja wouldn't even let me even ask her that fucking question.
Well, see, that's why I don't want to speculate. But if you just look at that body language of that, like how they were talking, it didn't look like she was comfortable to doing it.
He hyped her. Well, look here, I think
even though she's been naked all over Europe.
So,
and shit.
I think that's a part of what is her nationality? Anybody know?
I have no idea.
That's Italian.
Italian?
She Italian?
So I think that's their thing. Because this is not the first time they've done something like this. Right. Maybe not as far, but it's not the first time they've put a stunt on like this.
She went wild.
That might be their thing. That's their thing.
Yeah.
And two, it's
like, why would you even want her out there like that?
Look here,
I'm like, she abused or something.
But he's always shown this. He likes trophies. He wants everybody to see what he got.
Yeah,
that's just him.
What Kim? He was the same way.
He wants everybody to see what he got.
Yeah.
So, for me,
he ain't Kim.
Nah, but also too, my lady would be like this.
Yeah.
No, she wouldn't even let me even picture that idea. Hey, babe, we going to the wars. You know how we gonna shut this shit down? On some real poetic, artistic shit.
He spit ism.
Right, yeah.
He spit that ism to her. He got hype for him.
Like, he over there talking to her.
With the shades on, he works in the freaky Jason.
He over there talking to her. You know what I'm saying? Hey, babe,
that boy went crazy.
You getting ready to drop this code?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. It's gonna be everything, baby. They gonna see what I see, baby.
That boy.
They gonna see it. He said, you know what? Yeah. On the count of 3, drop it. 1, 2.
And she turned around. I said,
then did the 5 heart spin? The 5 heartbeat spin?
And look, it was funny because he looked at the crowd like, yeah.
You see what I got? Yeah. You see it. You see it. Like, damn.
I say, whoa.
I'm like, oh, okay. But my thing is this.
Yeah.
You only can do what somebody allows you to do.
Yeah.
So if she's down with it, then she's down with it. Now, because I don't want to get into that part. I don't want to get into that part. So you can go there. I'm not going there. I'm not talking about no grooming. I'm not talking about none of that shit. Because all that shit can play a part.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that because she can honestly be just as free as this nigga.
I think
you gotta be free to do that, man.
But I'm saying that's a possibility too.
Yeah.
It's all a possibility. I'm just asking, just in general.
Yeah, because granted, now I think her face is her face. I don't think she.
I see her face when it's not like stone like that. Like even in the video afterwards, like she was having a good time.
I don't think she was uncomfortable.
I don't either, bro.
I don't think she was uncomfortable.
Free as a bird. For real.
I think that was her model look. Mm-hmm. She got in because pictures would be taken.
Ooh. Right.
And look here, you don't do that type of spin if that wasn't practiced. Yeah. The way she dropped the coat, it flew off. It's laid off.
I mean, she still could be professional, you know.
It was like a yeah, I say
like a fucking cape.
Yeah,
it dropped.
Right.
Then she did the spin, slowly gave you the spin. Then she gave you the.
That boy is.
She gave you that whole look.
What was the note?
That Whitney Houston shit. She had her hands on shit, all shit. And he like this.
He just Look with the shades on.
Look. You wish you could have this shit.
Right.
That's my shorty. Huh? Yeah.
Shout out to Kanye, man.
Yeah, shout out to Ye. Hey, man. You still Chicago, bro.
You still Chicago, yeah. I really appreciate you.
Off the red
like he walked off.
Yeah, come on, baby.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do. And they walked their ass off. Like,
come on, baby.
I still respect Kanye's music. That music still is hits a special place as far as like discography or whatever. But at the same time, like his antics are his antics at this point. I don't even give a shit at this point. I really don't even care.
I gotta correct my a little bit. She's actually born in Melbourne, Australia, but her paternal grandparents are Italian.
So she Australian, yeah. Because I was Italian. I don't know if she'll be that free of a spirit.
Shit.
Correct.
Like to that level, but Australian, yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know the difference.
I don't know the difference, but
either
way.
I think
I know a couple.
What I do know is this: every woman that's been with Kanye West is a certain type of woman. He has a type.
Yeah, he do.
They trophies, beautiful women.
Yeah.
And this one just goes to those lengths that he goes.
Hold on, see, y'all finna make me go here then. That's what we doing. Man, I wish I had another shot.
I'll let you keep going. I'll switch the topic.
I'll go there. But you know who he ain't had? Sisters.
Well, hold on. So let me ask y'all this.
What black woman's doing that?
Would y'all think Amber Rose would have did that?
I don't think so. You know what? I'll get the book. I don't think so. Only reason why, because I've never heard this lady talk.
Amber Rose?
No. Yeah. His wife now.
What?
So I don't know where her. Of course, I'm never gonna know where. I don't know her. I don't think for Amber Rose to do it, it would have to be a reason why she's doing it.
She would have did it, bro.
No, I think she would have did it for the slut walk. It would have been a statement.
The Grammys that would have upped her slut walk.
No, I'm not saying. But what I'm saying is, we would know the reason why Amber Rose is doing it.
She had 21 on the sign talking about I'm a slut too.
But I'm saying that if Amber Rose did it, we would have known why Amber Rose was doing it.
But does it matter?
It does matter.
She would have did it, bro. I think
I'm saying, but does it matter why she was doing it? This is the fact that she was doing it.
Shit, it could be fuck Trump on her ass or whatever. It could be a political thing. I don't know. What I'm saying is that
she would have got live too.
Shut up, Larry. I don't know.
I think he hoping for that shit.
But I can also see 50-50. I don't think she would have done it if they were married. Because right now even now she's toned. I don't know how far, but it's been worded. She's since being in this relationship, she's toned down the OnlyFans stuff. Like really peeled it back. And then two.
Wait. Say that sentence again.
She's peeled back the OnlyFans stuff. Like she's doing more feet shit.
Okay.
But also too,
she's doing more feet shit.
But also too, you know why I wouldn't? I think she did. That feet shit, bro. That shit, bro. That feet shit. That feet shit selling, bro.
Feet.
These
niggas got feet fetish. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
no, I
she
know.
Doing more feet fetish.
The fuck you say, nigga? Niggas ain't doing that shit.
Whatever
bro.
work.
Hey, feet shit.
Look here.
So we like, what the fuck is you talking feet shit?
No, all right. Okay, my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
I like my place, man. Fuck y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all think I'm joking?
No, I know what you're saying.
No,
I know exactly where you're going with
I
it.
know where you going with it too.
Yeah, see, I be see, Karen be thinking I be
No, man.
everything I be telling jokes. I be dead ass serious.
We
I
know
know
you
where you
did
going with it,
serious.
yeah.
That's what it's
That's what
That's all I'm looking. Oh,
That's what she doing.
Hey,
I think it's 50-50. Could she do it? Yeah. I don't see Kim doing it. I don't see Kim doing it.
for the fam, I think she'll do it too.
No, I don't think she's doing it.
I can't say that now.
If they was anybody that man with, bro,
I don't see Kim doing it.
he
I think the only reason why I think so. The only reason why I say I don't
well,
think
his previous women he would.
the only reason why I don't say Kim was doing it because of Kim's support system. I don't think her people will let her do that.
Well, I think
But they'll let her.
they'll let her.
get.
That's
get
why I say
banged.
like that. That's
I'm talking about get banged.
Hey man,
They'll let that happen. You know Chris about that action, boy.
hey man. But
Chris would not miss that moment.
Yeah, but before then she didn't have no brand. Now she has a brand.
What you mean?
Before
What
the sex
brand?
tape. Before the sex tape. I said before the sex tape, Kim Kardashian didn't have a brand.
You right.
We didn't know who the fuck, we didn't know
yeah.
who the fuck she was until the sex tape. now that she has a brand, $1 billion brand,
Yeah.
she don't need to get naked.
Well,
We don't know who his wife is now. I don't even know her name.
Bianca, right?
What's her name?
Bianca Censuri.
And what's she known for?
She's actually an architect.
Oh shit.
She worked. I heard she
Out of
worked for the
Australia.
company. She worked for the Yeezy. Worked for both of their company when they
Yeah.
was married.
Head of architecture at Kanye
Look,
West's
man, don't
fashion
get that
label.
look, man. Just because she naked don't mean she can't be an
I
architect.
didn't say nothing about her being an architect.
She was head of the architectural.
And for Yeezy.
Yeah. Yep. So she
Architect of the shoes or the building?
just the brand,
Just the
right?
whole label.
Yeah, the brand.
So she's not an architect, but she's the architect of the brand.
Yeah, she architect and the head of architecture for Yeezy.
Y'all kiss my ass, man. I know motherfuckers playing with words.
I was looking at
Y'all kiss my ass. I know motherfuckers playing with words, bro.
She head of the architect. Boy.
I know motherfuckers playing with words, bro. Like hell nah. Y'all kiss my ass. Nah. I know when niggas is fumbling words, bro.
That's what it says right here.
She's head.
I showed it to you.
I'm not a drug dealer. I'm a pharmaceutical distributor.
Right. Exactly.
Nah, nigga. I know how to fill out a resume too. Nah.
Hey, baby, we gonna give you this title.
I know the words.
Hey, but I just feel like Kanye, he's that type of guy, bro, and I think they all now, don't get me wrong. Them women was like, they was actually, all of them was like really in it together. You know what I'm saying? Even with Amber Rose, Kim, all of them. So I think they probably would have did it, bro. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, but let's say this. When it came to Kim, I think she was more in the forefront because of her brand than was Kanye. He was uncomfortable with. Mm-hmm. Now he's out now because of whatever newfound person he is.
Yeah.
Now he's the one kind of being out in front, doing his thing.
Well, why he ain't come out that wild like that there?
Hey, bro.
You don't think he will?
In a minute, he ain't lying. In a minute, we gonna see some wild shit.
I'm just saying, like I don't think that's far
In a
fetched.
minute, we gonna see some wild shit.
I don't think bro coming outside like that, bro.
Look here, I'm not judging anybody's marriage because that's what y'all got. That's what y'all doing.
Yeah.
Well, I let my wife come out there like that. Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm out.
I'm
the
out.
way.
I'm out.
I'm good.
Next. No.
Shout out to Ye.
Yeah.
Shout out to Beyonce.
Oh yeah, congrats.
Shout out to Beyonce.
Man, hey.
Dang, you need a drink for this?
Yeah, I need a drink for this.
You wasn't fucking Cowboy Carter?
Shout out to Beyonce for winning Album of the Year,
16
Country Album of the Year.
carriages. Damn, not that.
Shout out to Beyonce for winning Album of the Year.
Who else was
First
nominated
off.
for that? I'm sorry. Who else was nominated
So
for that?
this
Look
was
for that cue.
No, right.
I saw Billie Eilish because her face said it all. Oh my God!
That Beyonce
I told Pootie, I said, "Did you see her face?" She's like, "Dad, I don't think she that type of person." No. If y'all go on TikTok right now, whatever type of coat she got versus the Beehive, they going at it. Billie Eilish, she thought she was gonna win.
Billie Eilish not a country album out, is she?
Album of the year.
Oh, album of the year.
Yeah. Who you got? You got up, Q?
Yeah. The nominees were Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, Andre 2000, New Blue Sun.
The fuck?
Yeah, that got in. Yeah, that was funny as hell.
DJ D Jesse, Volume 4, Jacob Collier, Emily Lazar, and Paul Power. Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter. The Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift. And,
I saw that.
And The Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess, Chappelle Rowan.
They thought she was going to get it too, yeah.
And Brat, Charlie
XCX.
Yeah,
XCX.
Hit Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish.
Charlie album was decent.
Yeah. And Billie Eilish was on there too, right?
Yeah.
What was the name of her album?
Hit Me Hard and Soft.
Oh. Oh.
Great title, by the way.
Hey, bro, y'all if y'all go back, when you pull that, you gonna pull it up. Her face told it all like.
Well, she was just based like she thought she should have won.
Yeah, bro. She.
So I heard some songs on Billie Eilish album, and then she's of course the ones that went viral.
And I looked at all nominees. I knew Beyonce was gonna win. I'm like, it's no way they ain't got.
There wasn't. So I say this: you have to be familiar with those other artists if you're a fan to know if the albums were great or not.
Yeah.
When has ever been anything at the Grammys?
No. I'm saying this to give your true opinion, but I know it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
For me, I didn't see. I thought it'd be either one. I said she's gonna win album of the year, or she's gonna win the country album.
Did she win both?
She won both.
Okay.
She was shocked that the country won for sure.
I thought I was hell of a shock that she won the country.
That's that meme going
around.
Yeah,
right? She was shocked that she won that one.
What's going on? What?
But also too, it would have made sense if she lost the country album but won best album of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Country, yeah. I mean, which it won. I mean,
if you didn't win the best country, how the fuck you win album of the year?
Maybe they don't consider it country, which people don't consider her album country. Especially in that field.
Going crazy over that.
Yeah, I get that.
You know.
But I thought I was shocked because I knew that she was due, and the position her team was put her in, Netflix, they've been campaigning for this album to do what it's supposed to do. Right. The marketing was crazy. She put it in the right position for these 13,000 voters, and these ain't regular people. These
them people.
These are peers.
Yeah.
So yeah, but if it wasn't her, I thought it was gonna be Billie. When I looked at the list, I thought Billie would probably. I didn't think she was gonna walk out because she hasn't won best album.
No, she hasn't.
She hasn't. That's why she made it a point to say it's been 25 years.
That's why I didn't expect it. I thought Billie was gonna win.
Has Billie won best album of the year?
Before? I don't know.
No, I don't think she has. She's still young in the game too.
Yeah, but she got it. She got
it though.
She got the credentials to do it. I didn't see Taylor Swift winning.
No, I didn't see that at all. Like, I think she even knew that. Like,
I didn't see Taylor Swift winning.
She toast with Jay and told him, "See you at the Super Bowl."
Hey,
right.
Shout out to Beyonce.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What I felt, I didn't feel like it was genuine, bro. Like, it didn't give me that feel. Like, I think this was one of them Grammys that was trying to make up for playing with the black culture. You got Trevor Noah hosting. They let The Weeknd back when he was Weeknd performed.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like, and I think, when you look at her, when they say album, she was looking, but she was like, well, it didn't feel like you know that feeling when it's like genuine. So it's probably like, here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to shut y'all up, because all this Grammy talk, everybody be talking about boycotting the Grammys and this and that, with black people in the Grammys. It's like, it didn't feel genuine to me. I'm just being honest.
I can see where you're coming from with that. I wouldn't that much invested into the Grammys.
Me neither.
But I mean, I really was only checking to see if Kendrick won anything, but I didn't even know all the categories that he was even in. So it wasn't like I was that invested into it. As far as her is concerned, if she had that look, I don't know if it's necessarily like that. I would, sometimes when you receive something after not having something for so long, it kind of don't have the same feeling.
Effect. Yeah, but when you get numb to it.
Okay. Right. You know what I mean? So it's kind of be super. Because. Okay, like I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure there's probably some aspect of it of them making up for anything that she's done in the past. Right. I'm quite sure there's some aspect.
I think she was more prepared to not win album of the year, which why it came off like that. Then you saw the genuine shock that she won country album of the year. Yeah. She's like, wait, what? She probably came there not prepared. She probably came there prepared not to win anything.
Hey. We want to go back to that Kanye.
I'm saying she probably was prepared to walk away empty-handed because you talking about 25 years. You never won album of the year.
Yeah,
you're numb to it.
Yeah,
like it got to the point she wasn't even showing up for the Grammys
no more. Yeah, that's why I knew she was gonna win something.
But she came once. I think y'all came because
she was she probably got nominated for a lot of things. So
Beyonce's been nominated every year.
She's been nominated every year for her life. And some shit she come to, some shit she don't come to. But I think this one was different because of the firefighters, the first all that stuff is going on.
The LA situation, so
I think they were pleading all the celebrities to come out for this because that was happening.
Yeah.
But it's like shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I use it as an example, but it's telling somebody I never met my father, and somebody said, "Hey man, your dad dead."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like this. Okay. Like I'm not going.
I don't know if it's that.
It is that because I can't react to something for somebody I don't know.
Well, the difference between
you have a one something for 25 years. Even when I win it, I was like, I'm pretty sure it probably kicked in after the fact. But it probably was like, and she probably got a piss off in the head. Like, okay, out of all the albums, I should have won the album of the year for this one.
Yeah, that might play a part. You got a point right
no,
there.
That's what I was saying earlier. But the only reason why I was saying your examples a little bit because I still think the different in your situation with your father, are you actively looking for him every year?
1 point.
1 point. We talking about like
no. But I'm saying she probably stopped.
I don't think so. Like I feel like she works her ass off to be recognized and continue to play that, and regardless of whether she wins or not, like she's still a part of that. Trying to reach the elite level of being because like I said, she's not the most Grammy winner just by not being active. They ain't just giving her awards.
No.
They ain't giving her the right awards, but they ain't just giving her awards.
So I'm saying it probably came out disingenuous because she's like, out of all the albums.
Yeah,
out of all the albums, this is the one.
But
in her mind, she probably thinking Sasha Fierce, Lemonade, all these albums that she knows that she should have won.
On the flip side of that though. Right. Out of all the albums, this is the album that gave me the most trouble. This is the album where the country awards themselves didn't even validate her.
Yeah.
This is the album that pretty much people didn't want to give her a chance because it was a country album.
Yeah.
So like this is like one of those like albums that the reward that she may have anticipated in her other albums, she wasn't anticipating with this. This was probably an album she just was going to have fun with.
It might suck because it's like, okay, I didn't even win some of the albums she put out in her own genre was undeniable classics.
Yeah,
and I didn't get for that, but I do some shit that quote unquote is not supposed to be ours.
Yeah,
when actually it is, but it's not supposed to be ours, and then I win it now.
But the reality is sometimes that shit happens. The shit that you don't put the most like energy, I want to make this the best and all that type of shit. The shit you just kind of just throw out there is the shit that resonates the most.
I think that turns on a light bulb in your head, like, oh, well, this shit is not. It's not that hard. I can really be more creative. I can create whatever the fuck I want. It goes back to Kanye. I can do whatever I want, and get this attention. It's not about what y'all think culture want me to do. I can do whatever. Yeah. It's probably a lot of hip hop people or R&B, whatever genre they call it. They probably listen to the album. They probably snubbed it.
I'm quite sure a lot of them snubbed
I heard
it.
a lot of them snub it too. Yeah,
and I'm quite sure a lot of them are probably gonna go back to it when
when
she come on tour.
Yeah, because she's going on tour.
And there's going to be a lot of Cowboy Carters out there.
I'm going to be out there with them with my cowboy hat. Me and Q.
Yep.
But, no, that's, I just felt, that's how I felt about it, bro. Like, but like y'all said, it was something different. And
I think there's a lot of playing parts in there that, you know, because her you can tell her energy is a little bit different from the first one. And when she's like, oh. Yeah. When she looked around like.
Because you can't believe some shit until it like. Yeah. Like, again, 25, I don't know how many solo albums, critically acclaimed albums that she's produced. Yeah. The one before that, which I know it's unpopular opinion, what's that? Renaissance album. I said that, to me, that's her best work. If she the one, I would anticipate that she the one for that one. If that was me. I would have
been understanding for that one because the work she put in for that shit.
Yeah, Renaissance. Yeah, I watched that actual documentary. She put in some work, bro.
Yeah. I would have seen it. And two, granted, from top to bottom, that album was themed correctly. Yeah, it stayed within that storyline. It wasn't. It didn't jump around. Yeah. You knew what that album was.
Yeah,
this was too.
It was a dance. It was a dance album. Right. This was the reason why. The reason why I think people didn't really call it country because it had a lot of R&B elements to it.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
But to the society, if it's not strictly that,
look.
But also too, she flips what country music.
The biggest, the something like that. The biggest album of all time is stepping away from the traditional R&B, 70s rock pop album Thriller. Thriller's a fucking pop album with one R&B song.
It really is.
Thriller's a pop album with one R&B song.
What's that?
Lady of My Life.
Yeah.
Compared to the rest of the album, Lady of My Life is the only real R&B song on the album.
Thriller's definitely pop.
Thriller's pop as shit. So the shit can work. You know what I mean? It's just like when you want to take that chance, put that art out there, you got to take that chance. And I think that's what she did with Renaissance more than anything. I think
at that level, bro, in her carear.
And it's a privilege you get to the level that you can experiment more. Everybody can't take that
But that's another reason why I would like to kind of go into the conspiracy realm. It could also be too like, all right, now we didn't see this girl do this whole R&B act for this long. We said do Renaissance, and this motherfucker is doing a country album that sounds great too. Yeah. Like at some point, you just gotta have to just like bow down to it.
Yeah,
bow down, bitches.
Like I am eager to see the next act after the tour. Yeah. What she working on? If that shit's not already done,
I think if it's not done, I think it's already mapped out. When I saw Act 1, I figured it was a three different albums that we were gonna get, and I think the third one is gonna be more so back to what people have been looking for Beyonce. But I think these first two was like her experimenting, especially with her telling the story of everybody dealing with COVID and just wanting to be free and express yourself. I think the third act is gonna be more so back to what people were wanting for.
Blue album.
It might be.
Everybody keep that fake ass, that fake her, Michelle and Kelly.
Yeah, now that might be something too. A Beyonce, Michelle and Kelly.
But Kelly keeps telling everybody, which can be live. No, it ain't happening no time soon.
Man, I know it's gonna happen. That's
gonna happen. Listen. We know that's
still
coming.
Got some relevancy. Yeah,
we know that's coming.
Kelly always been my favorite.
Kelly's my favorite too.
B guy, sorry.
Yeah,
I ain't knocking the chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I ain't knocking the chocolate at all. But
I used to think she was singing to me. If you talk about I don't like you.
I thought you were talking about the Nelly song.
Oh no! But you know what, man? On some real shit though, man. I think Beyonce is exposing the world to diversity. You know, in the dance culture, it's a diverse culture. Country is diverse. You know, R&B is not really diverse like that.
Nah.
But you know what I'm saying?
It takes somebody with her cachet, with someone who can take those risks to expose actually music.
Yeah,
like
music is diverse.
She's put a spotlight on country music. First of all, country music is just not. If you want to get into country music, is not white music.
No, exactly.
And a friend of mine told me, he says, nah, he says, all ethnies has their version of country music.
That's it. Yep.
We all tell stories in our music. It's just that that demographic marketed for them, when in all actuality, the banjo is a black man. Yeah. It started in those cotton fields. Right. But she exposed, she did shine a light on something that one, it's not just rap and hip hop and all this stuff that has gatekeepers. They have gatekeepers as well. Yeah, and they try to do that. The problem is that she's bigger than most gatekeepers overall than you ever could be. Yeah, you try to, but she showed that, I can do anything in any era, in any genre, and still be bigger than what you're trying to do. Yeah, and yeah, I'm pretty sure those people in that genre are well known, but if your name ain't globally, if your name ain't Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift, or Beyonce, then you're not relevant globally.
So I think she wanted, like, people got on Drake when he did that Latin album. Well, was it like a Latin album or something?
Yeah, the Caribbean shit. Yeah.
People was like, you're not even a part of the culture. But he was trying to take that route that be taken.
He wasn't there yet.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't there yet.
Not on that level.
What you mean he wasn't there?
I don't think he was there to take.
They got on him about that, bro.
No. They gonna get on anybody for that. First of all, but as far as
she might go there,
I think.
I think she already kind of went there before.
What you mean?
What, Shakira?
Just those, she's done songs like that.
Yeah. So that's why it'll be welcoming for her.
Yeah, but I don't think she needs to do a whole album of it. I think whatever she does is going to either go back to her roots or she's going to do something completely different.
I think part of the issue with Drake doing it is more so the people don't know who Drake is, or they don't feel like they know who Drake is.
Yeah,
you kind of know Beyonce's story, so you can identify where she's coming from. To you can see her expanding. Also, you can see Drake expanding, but part of that is it comes off a certain way that people think is
there is a difference.
Thievery.
Singers are given more leeway than rappers are.
People think Drake is a singer.
Yeah, but not enough to think he's Beyonce.
No. I want you to say he's a singer. Drake is a pop star. He to me, like, people shouldn't be necessarily upset at him taking those routes. He's a pop star.
He is. My thing is, it wasn't taking those routes. People accept a couple songs, not an album. Yeah. Especially when you've been putting out a certain type of rhythm for them and a certain type of vibe, and then you give them this, and a couple tracks is cool. They'll do a couple tracks. Yeah. But then the whole entire album, you're like, okay, nah.
Crazy.
Well, I think we don't
want to hear
this. It was a dope album to me, though. I like it.
Like I said, I think also, too, okay, you think of Beyonce early on, you would say what, R&B act?
Yeah,
definitely R&B. Yes.
What people assumed Drake was a rap artist, right?
Slash R&B.
R&B, right?
Yeah.
Drake ain't give you a true complete rap album or a complete R&B album. He tried to do that with Scorpion, but that mixture has always been there's a fan base that want one and a fan base that want another. Yeah. So now you always conflicting these two fan bases to where he doesn't it's not like Drake is, I think Drake is doing a lot to please a lot of people instead of being the artist to please himself.
I think the confusion came in is with that album, kind of the Latin feel, it was more popish.
Yeah,
than anything.
That's his lane.
You're right, but Drake's been good in hiding pop. He's been good at that.
What, hiding pop? What you mean by that?
We know, I don't know if you already know, person know music. Most of the music is pop. We get that, but also too, rap is pop now. It's pop.
Yeah, it's a lot of crossover stuff going on.
So, yeah, he give you R&B, he give you rap. Then this album was a little more popish. It was a little more high frequency, and they're like, okay, this ain't what we were. He wasn't hiding it anymore.
You know something? I take all that back. I think a lot of us want something from Drake that we're never going to get. And I think Drake is one of those people, he's going to keep feeding things that work.
Oh.
in which a lot of times that's a mixture of shit.
Yeah.
So it's always gonna come across as like he's not giving. He's
going to tap to all his fan base.
He's going to tap to all his fan base. It's not going to be something, and that's why it sounds. I hate to say this. Now I'm speaking out loud. I feel like the music is transactional.
I think it's music now. Period. To be honest. Most music right now.
Obviously, music is transactional because you got to have a hit record to set an album, right? But then there's records that I'm quite sure. I'm not speaking just on a surface level because obviously I know Drake fans will be upset if I say this. It's not like Drake is producing music for where I guess it resonates with people more than beyond the surface. So you're going to have your bangers, you're going to have your club records, and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Unless you're I want to say emotional, but you're having records like Marvin's Room. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being emotional, but I'm just saying like I don't know how to describe it because I feel like even though there's a lot of reasons to pick on Drake. I do think Drake gets a lot of burden that he doesn't necessarily have to. I mean, he shouldn't, only because I think people want more from him than what he actually produces. Like, at this point, you know what you're getting from Drake. You know exactly what you're getting from Drake. And it ain't going to change anytime soon. Which is why it is kind of cool that he can tap into these different lanes. Because he's trying to help expand the market. He's trying to help bring other artists in. But I can also see how it doesn't come off genuine if it's not being... If he's not really tapped into himself. You know what I mean? It's just like he's just bouncing around whatever's hot.
I get you that. I get that.
So,
fuck Drake.
I mean, Kendrick said fuck Drake last night too with that damn suit on.
Kenny, man, this guy, you know.
Did you look up Canadian tuxedo?
No, I didn't look it up, but I was actually happy for Kenny, man. You know,
hey, look at that.
I was happy for Kenny, man. You know, I feel Kenny a genuine dude. I like Kenny old music. Don't get me wrong, but you know, sometimes you know when he go against somebody like Drake that I've been rocking with for a long time, I had to question it right quick, you know. And what I came up with is pop, pop, pop. But no, that was dope though.
But
you know that.
Shout out to him for winning sweeping all the awards, as a matter of fact.
That was kind of
crazy. Last night?
He swept all 5 categories.
Yeah.
He was nominated for 2 of them twice, so initially you heard he was nominated for 7 awards, which technically he was, because Like That was nominated for 2 of those categories.
What I thought was dope is when he won for Best Rap Performance, and they're playing Not Like Us.
Oh, you heard
and
the crowd,
and the crowd
oh
is...
my God.
So you know what that mean, right?
Super Bowl.
He doing it at the Super Bowl.
The crowd said... Hey,
Mine, I was like, cut the TV off. I want to cut the TV off, bro. They went crazy.
Okay.
I couldn't believe that.
I'm watching Beyonce say,
man.
You got Beyonce, you got Taylor
Swift.
Warren Buffett was up there talking about, hey, Marlo. I'm like,
she wasn't going crazy, but she just bopping it.
Yeah, no, it was a bop, though, bro. I can't even lie.
So I was telling this to Deja. It doesn't matter what you feel about the song.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the song had impact.
Man, yeah, that.
And it was the song of the fucking of the year when it came out.
Yeah.
And there was no bigger fucking song.
Ever.
It's still no bigger song.
So rap performance wise, it should have won that. Best rap song. It won all the awards it should have won.
Yeah.
Like you can't argue. You can't even be biased to that because it wasn't a point where you didn't hear it. All of a sudden the bands came out of the vacation early, and they playing it like
that was crazy when they said
and
that.
You showed,
bro, it was wow.
That's when you knew.
I said,
that's when you knew. I said, oh,
I want to cut the TV off right now. I promise y'all.
One thing you know is this:
the
Grammys ain't the coolest place to be.
Right.
Usually people are stiff. They still they not.
It was a little loose this time.
It was definitely loose.
I'm like, they getting comfortable.
Yeah.
And when that song came on, and you see all these people with their nice suits on, and people like this, and and all of a sudden you hear the crowd, they mumbling the words.
Yeah.
You can hear them saying some words. And you can hear you can hear that part.
Yeah.
But when that A minor came on,
they love that.
So that tells me this: Super Bowl Sunday. How many does Super Bowl fit? What's the capacity?
Let me see.
Look, man, all of them gonna sing that damn.
All of them are. This how though. So
even if he don't say a word and he just let it play, they doing the song.
We know this. We know he's not gonna do the entire song.
Nah,
he gonna do rap to that part. No, he gotta do the hook.
He's gonna do the hook.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna do that part of the rap, and then you're gonna hear probably 100,000. Probably I don't know who's. I don't know how many seats. Q, you found out yet?
Not yet. I'm looking.
Wow.
A few hundred, a few thousand people saying that in a arena, a field.
Oh my God!
Try to warn y'all, man.
You try to warn him.
I might not even watch that shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I might not even watch it.
It's going to be where's Super Bowl at this year?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah, the seating capacity is 76,468.
80,000 people, right?
Yeah, damn near 76,000.
Not including people in the box. Not including tailgaters, if they allow tailgaters this year. Everybody's saying that
they're gonna be screaming up from outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know that. You know that.
The
you
world,
know,
Craig,
world
is going to
Everybody and they house from their house.
they house.
First of all, I think you want better. Hey, Joe, how many times you played not like this up here?
I play it.
Don't this crowd go crazy when they say when that 8 Mile Park come on?
Yeah.
And there's only 50 people in here. Where your pillow at?
He ain't got one. He over here saying, bye, bye.
So it's so what I think it was is one. But it tells you too the they made the right decision on having him do it. Him winning his Grammys.
Yeah.
Look at he's been a Grammy darling for a while now. It's not like he has not.
He didn't start off that way, which is why a lot of it afterwards was always feeling like it was making up for it. But at this point,
Yeah, but for the past 2 years he's been winning his past
right.
2 years he's been doing his thing.
yeah.
And even with like I thought he was gonna perform this year. I guess they said nah, we'll wait till the Super Bowl.
You can't do nothing until the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because for the past 3 years he's performed at the Grammys.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's performed the Grammys for a while.
Nah, he has.
I know 2016 for sure, but I don't think he's actually performed. When was the last Grammy performance? I know 2016 for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out Kendrick, shout out Chris Brown.
Let me ask y'all a question since we just mentioned Chris Brown. Why he don't get to put on the MJ tribute, man?
Easy.
Sponsors.
They let Janelle Monáe now. Don't get it. Janelle got busy.
Janelle got busy.
But because of his reputation, of his past, they're not gonna let him. Sponsors don't want him to do it.
Man.
And he's been doing that. He's been doing that over the past 12 years. Because I can guarantee you now, no one has been more consistent in music than Chris Brown.
Man, that's crazy.
Think about the
More
the
consistent
past.
as what?
Putting out music, putting out quality music. He has not missed in almost 8 years. Really think about the quality music he's put out in the past.
Not to say I disregard, but I'm just saying like
at first, bro, I ain't used to mess with Chris Brown on that level. I used to play his music, but the boy, you can do a. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro.
He might be unbeatable in the verses.
I was finna go there. That's one of the people that you probably got put up against the.
But the greats. Actually, you know what? I can't say he is one of the greats.
So y'all on the what's his name?
Chris Brown versus who?
You on the Chris Brown over Michael train? Is that what we're doing here?
No,
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
He can hold his own.
But I think he can hold his own against anybody.
Yeah, he got it, bro. I can't.
He can hold his own against anybody.
I thought y'all leaning more to that tank.
Look here, it's certain things you're not gonna do. He wouldn't even do.
Yeah.
But I think he can hold his. If not hold his own, he can beat anybody.
Yeah, if the right joint's going.
If the right joint's going on, and you gotta think about it.
Yeah.
The past 5 albums, at least each of them has 5 or 6 hits on them.
I would love to see a Chris Brown versus Usher, bro.
And I can see either one of them losing.
Yeah, if the right joint's got to be right there.
And I can see either one of them needing more than 20.
Man, but that's... I'm telling you,
I can see either...
You don't mess with CB like that?
No, it's not. I don't mess with CB
but you
like
just
that.
Not, you know.
I'm just not. I don't want to like not give like a real take on it because beyond like probably his 2010 joints. I can't tell you what songs that's up there.
He's beyond that.
So
like the past 8 years, he's been on because he's not as vocal as him being the best.
Well, part of it is because of the position he's in. Yeah, he can't be that guy.
He's kept himself out the limelight for a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
he keeps his head down. He keeps moving, which disregards people putting out people don't see the quality of music he's actually putting out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really think back. Look, if you look back now, he has not missed in 10 years.
Yeah.
Look, if you ask me, I'm sorry to do that. Like, if you ask me with the verses you just said, I'm probably more than confident with Usher would take that.
I can't say
that.
I used to say that.
I thought that way, but
I can't say that. I can't say that.
I'm more than confident.
I'm saying because what Chris can do that Usher cannot do. Usher got all the hits.
Usher has the hits.
So does Chris.
No, the hits.
So does Chris.
It's hard. It's hard.
So does Chris. So does Chris.
Look,
and Chris got.
Y'all give me something that's touching Confessions.
For what generation?
It don't matter.
It does matter because
Confessions a transitional record.
You can't tell these kids now that Chris Brown ain't got a confession.
We just saw him at the fucking Super Bowl. Confessions is a transition.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
it's not. I'm not talking. I'm saying Usher is one of those people where I think he gets disregarded. Usher is one of them ones to where it's not the same. Because of the backing.
I can't say that.
Because of the backing.
Can't say that.
He's not the same.
Can't say that.
I'm not saying it won't be close.
Nigga, it'd be more than close.
I'm just saying, like, close. It's
because I say this. For every song Usher got, Chris got one for it.
What?
For every song you got, Chris got one for it.
What's that song both of them did a
X Factor?
Yeah, both. Man, I'm be honest. Oh no, both of them did a verse on this song, bro.
All the shit with 2 Chainz that Chris wrote.
I think it was
that they said, they took Chris off of it
and put Usher on it, but somehow the Chris Brown version
everybody said, "Oh no, why Chris version ain't on it?"
Yeah, it was
a problem on TikTok. I'm not saying Usher wouldn't win, but I'm not saying Chris Brown will lose either.
I'm saying Usher will win. Sorry.
I hear you.
I think to me, like it's not. I have to see it, bro. I put it this way.
Shit ain't easy.
I put it this way. It's not no disregard to Chris Brown. I just don't think, as much as Usher get praise, I don't think Usher get the right praise he deserves. Usher's the one that's actually been carrying R&B beyond the R. Kelly, the Michael Jackson, to the point where like he's the one that's been carrying it.
The only reason why we saying that is because the position Chris has been in, he has not been getting the recognition because of what happened. But arguably, you can say he's been carrying it. Usher took a sabbatical. He wasn't putting up no music.
I can give you that.
It wasn't to the residency he was doing old stuff. Chris had been putting albums out since then, and he's been putting out quality work. Yeah. But because of his position, he's not going to get the recognition or the spotlight.
I totally give you that, but that's part of the game.
I'm saying, but you can't say Usher's been.
That's part of the game,
dog. Usher's been carrying something that he took a break on.
No, because the thing about it, if we're talking about straight. Now, keyword, straight. We ain't talking about a mixture. We ain't talking about Ja. We're talking straight R&B. We're not talking about like him rapping in between.
We don't do straight R&B either.
We're not, dog.
Neither one of them do straight R&B.
No, they don't.
I'm just saying, but like if you're talking about more so Chris Brownish, if I hear a Chris Brown show, I'm looking for the mixture. I'm not looking for just straight R&B.
Chris Brown got a bop, bro. That's what might get him over the edge.
I give Chris over the edge for performance wise. I would give Chris over the edge like right now.
But there are
like y'all haven't.
You sound like an old man.
You can call me an old man. You sound like an old man, nigga. You call me an old man. But you ain't named no tracks yet.
You ain't
named no tracks yet.
Too many.
There's so many on both ends.
There's so many on both ends, and I can name 10. You don't even know. You just said you ain't heard Chris Brown since 2010.
Name the tracks. So that means you just should be able to tell me what would be the name of the track that when Confessions come on, Chris Brown will follow up and the crowd will go nuts.
I don't think Take You Down.
Take the matter of fact, even beyond that,
Get It Poppin'. He has his own version of that. It's not.
It ain't Confessions, is it?
That's
what I'm saying. Usher has records that resonate beyond the generation, dog.
You know, I can't tell you. Hey, Larry, you can vouch for this. I can tell you what take you down in the rink. I can take you down in the club. I can take you down does for that group.
Take you down as well.
If he if he did take you down, and Usher dropped Confessions right after that, dog, that ain't gonna do nothing.
Shit,
that ain't gonna be the same, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
I think that's probably a tie on
that. I can't tell you that.
It's too wild.
It's too wild, bro. So, it's not a clear win for neither one of them. I mean, it's not a clear win.
I'm not saying. I would say Chris Brown.
It's 3 in the morning. You know I'm on. That boy go crazy.
First of all, we hear that first round.
So as soon as
all alone.
So as soon as Nice and Slow come on down, do nothing.
I'm not saying it.
What are you doing
that? Hey, I had me and a couple of guys at a party off.
That's what I'm saying. What are we talking about?
We're not saying that.
You just told me. You just told me literally. I'm not the only person. Like I think it's a lot of Chris Brown fans and a lot of Chris Brown like love their music, whatever. But when they hear certain songs, it just resonate different. And I'm just saying, all them songs you talking about that you've heard, the majority ain't heard. So which means they play them Usher joints. Them Usher joints gonna be the one that take over.
So let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
You throw an R&B party here right now.
Chris Brown versus Usher.
You just throw an R&B, and we gonna include all the new shit. And then you play the old shit. It's gonna be a different ring, dog.
All the new shit, Chris will win.
It's gonna be a different ring, dog.
Yeah, new Chris.
New shit, Chris will win. Usher ain't got enough new shit to be Chris in new shit.
He don't like. Oh my god.
So it sounds.
That's like. Hey, you know what? That's like saying, hey, Prince got Michael because he got more records.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not saying that because what I'm saying is this: Chris's new shit is actually fucking popular.
So you saying his new shit better than Usher old shit?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
But I'm saying Chris got enough old shit to compete with Usher's old shit, and also too, we're talking about two different generations. You talking about '90s Usher and the mid 2000s. When Usher took a break, Chris took off and took it over.
But did he take Usher's spot?
There was no spot. There was nobody there. So yes, he did. There was no one there.
I'm saying.
So
are you telling me Usher's Chris Brown's
when Chris was popping? Where was Usher? When Chris was popping, where was Usher?
Did Chris Brown's catalog?
Yes, he did.
Chris Brown catalog took over Usher's catalog? That's what you're telling me?
It might be bigger at this point because he took a break. Q, how many albums has Chris Brown put out?
We're talking about quality of work. Quality of work.
You can't speak on that because you ain't listening to niggas.
No. I'm asking you. I haven't said a word.
Yes, I'm saying.
That's why I'm asking. I want you to sit here and say.
This nigga's a DJ who he can tell you. It's the quality's there.
So you're saying Chris Brown's quality discography has taken over Usher's?
If not taken over, bro, it's
up there.
Nah, ain't no up there. I want to know take over or not.
Because it's a slippery slope for me.
Because one is generational. Because
it sure is generational. Like, I'm quite sure, and that's why you can call me older generation or not. Yeah. Like I'm just saying, like you haven't told me songs at that taken. You haven't told me songs. You gave me songs, but then you said you got quiet when I brought up the songs I gave you right after that.
You said Confessions. I said Take You Down,
and I said Nice and Slow.
Nice and Slow popping. Excuse me, miss. Deuces. No Guidance. Go Crazy. Go Crazy was a fucking TikTok.
Sorry, dog. That ain't it. That ain't enough, B.
Okay, I'm with Chris Brown's whole thing. Chris Brown has 11 studio albums, 1 collaborative album, 1 EP, 9 mixtapes, 63 singles. And Usher has 9 studio albums, 8 EPs, 1 live album, 10 compilation albums, 81 singles, 1 collaborative album, and 34 other charted songs.
So once again, like if y'all sitting here, that's all I wanted to hear. Like I said, I told you where I stand and where I come from, and I'm asking y'all, especially since y'all listen to more Chris Brown than I have, has Chris Brown discography, whether you want to say his records, or are you saying that's what I'm saying. That's it. So you go into a versus a different bag.
Our original argument was this: based on how it's placed, I can't say neither one of them will lose or win.
Oh, and I
Verzuz rules is 20 songs, right?
20 songs.
It's 20 songs.
I think both. I mean, I think both of them will have a hard time picking 20 songs.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
They're gonna have a hard time picking 20 songs for sure.
Because also,
I just got a winner.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it being a clear cut winner.
It's certain. Like I said, I think there's just certain songs. As much as he can come
that's
with,
one song. That's one song.
Few,
because you know, Usher can do right. Mm-hmm. Chris Brown can do Look at Me Now.
It's not the same, dude.
Look at me now. Look at Me Now wasn't big.
I ain't saying it
Look at Me Now wasn't big.
I'm not saying it wasn't big. We just saying it's bigger. Yeah, it's bigger than Look at Me Now, dog. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's bigger than Look at Me Now. What are we talking about? Look at Me Now is bigger than Yeah. We can end the discussion right there.
Oh shit! Come on.
Is Look at Me Now bigger than Yeah?
I don't know, man.
All right, whatever.
Depends on Yeah is a pop song. Yeah, it's pop. So I feel a different way when I hear that song. I said this. Am I playing Yeah in the fucking car? No.
You're not playing.
Are you playing Yeah in the car, nigga?
No.
So shut the fuck up,
then. G.
It's like
G. Exactly. That's all you need to hear.
But that's fine. And all you gotta hear is,
and you know what? Oh, hold on. Matter of fact, let me ask you this. I'm quite sure everybody loves Yeah and can sing the hook to Yeah, and they can sing Chris Brown's like hook or whatever. But what are people looking for the most? Like, at least Ludacris and Usher can go back and forth. It's a clear winner, Bust. That's Busta Rhymes' song. Everybody, the TikTok challenge, all that type of shit. Busta Rhymes made that shit.
Lil Jon made that shit. And Ludacris's verse.
I literally just said, you can pick and back, you can argue back and forth. It's a clear-cut winner who made that song.
Listen, I wasn't singing Usher's verses. I did Ludacris' verse. Stop out. Ridiculous. I don't give a fuck about, nah. What I'm saying is I don't think it'll be a clear-cut winner. That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of, it's
I don't think it'll be a clear-cut winner.
Can't make a choice, man?
No, I can't. I'll be honest with you.
All right.
Because I'm
not even trying to look at the Usher's discography because I don't want to be. I'm trying to be as fair as possible with Chris Brown.
I'm old enough to know Usher's discography, but I'm also old enough and was young enough to remember when Chris Brown first came out.
I know,
and up until what he's doing now.
So what we saying? All right, I put it to this way before.
To the point we can say this, and people haven't said this. If that shit did not happen to Chris Brown, would he have been bigger than Michael?
Damn.
That was an argument.
You know what? That was an argument is because of potential. But you know what happens? What actually happens?
Shit, life happened.
Right. So we can't keep doing hyperboles on stuff that didn't happen.
No, I'm not saying that. Was that ever a question for Usher?
Yes.
It was never a question that we thought Usher would be the next Michael Jackson.
Do you? G.
Nobody ever said Usher would be the next Michael Jackson.
G. I don't, you know what? I'll take that back. I won't say he was the next Michael Jackson, but I don't think people were like, I don't think it was a situation where people were like disregarding him because you got to think about Usher's appeal at that time too. Usher was one of the few after Bobby Brown that had like sex appeal along the discography as well. So he had the opportunity. Usher toured with Janet Jackson, so he had the opportunity to be that guy. Plus, once again, I go right back to Confessions. Like you can't disregard something.
I'm not disregarding something.
Disregard that
what I'm saying is that.
So he did something.
You can pick a clear-cut winner because you have not listened to Chris Brown since 2010.
I'm going, no. This is what I'm doing. This is exactly what I'm doing.
I get that.
This is exactly what I'm doing. I'm asking you all because, like I said, I haven't listened to it. But at the same time, I'm also asking you guys this, just to be fair. If we're talking about their peaks, right? And part of the peak was before that situation happened with Chris Brown. If we're talking about their peaks.
Before that happened with Chris Brown was the hottest thing smoking.
Right.
Period.
If at their peaks, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at their peaks. And you can't, that's how I'm making that decision.
So what it tells me this, because somebody in your age bracket is going to say Usher. If I get somebody 5 years, maybe 10 years younger, they're gonna say Chris.
Yes, that's generational, but we not finna go to that. I'm asking you. We have to make people want to hear. People want to hear our takes. That's how they don't want to hear everybody else's takes.
My take is one. I was there. I was a teenager, roughly about 16, 17 years old when Chris came out. So I remember that first album. I remember what Excuse Me Miss did. I was there at the rink when Take You Down came on. I remember when I feel you, dog. I also was there when
I was in some places.
we was
in some places where they was happening. And I was also at some place where Confessions happened too. Right. So I know what you're talking about.
So I'm not saying that, but Confessions was a little more mature. The album was a lot more mature. He was a lot growner when he did that album. So that's why. But I can't give you a clear cut winner because Usher got a lot. I know that.
I know that. 20, man. I got to see.
And two, for me, I would have to see their 20 match up because one, they both got more than 20.
Yeah, 1,000.
Yes, they do. 1,000. I mean, I'm not this,
and I can't give you for every one I give you. For each one, they got 10. Probably they can back it up.
Gee, we both sat here and confessed that like I said, have you listened to Usher's latest work?
Yeah, I have.
Have you listened to the Chris Brown latest? You listened to 11?
Yeah, I did.
So you can pick.
I think Chris Brown. I think this album.
When we talking about 20, we talking about 20. You should be able to pick from beginning to end. You the one with the knowledge.
We talking about somebody's entire catalog for the verses, though.
Right? They're not gonna just pick. They're gonna pick their top 20.
So
you kind of know what their top 15 are. They ain't gonna add no shit from the last couple years.
So if we want to add other variables, place, time, whoever, all that other shit.
Yeah. No, we not adding. Look, here we go.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Realistically speaking, I'm gonna just tell you. Realistically speaking, we're gonna be on this too long. If they doing 20, they're gonna pick their 15 top hits, and if there's anything recent, it's gonna go in that last 5 batch category. So you're telling me 15?
Then Chris,
you picking Chris?
Ooh. You say that. Let's say that you put it like that. That's the formula. That last top 5 current hits is Chris.
Okay.
Right. If they do that currently, it's Chris because Chris got 5 hits on his album right now. That's being played on the radio right now. Plus. 5 songs from his last album that's still playing right now.
Okay. You can't pick still?
Still can't pick.
Okay. All right.
Because I dive in on both of them when it's time.
Look.
Pause.
I don't know. Look here. They both.
Right.
Like.
I love. I know I gotta say I haven't listened, but I like Chris Brown's work.
Yeah.
I really like Chris Brown's work, and I did agree, and I was hoping that those BET times he got that Michael Jackson opportunity. Then the 40th Thriller opportunity that was pulled away from at the last minute, where they had to leak the rehearsal footage,
the American Music Awards.
Yeah, and they pulled that shit back.
That was fucked up.
So I was really hoping that
last year,
a couple years ago, for the Thriller 40th anniversary.
Actually, he hasn't performed at any award shows since then.
Yeah.
So when you say when I think of hit records, I literally go off the definition of like a hit record. They're like those records that not what you think is a hit record, but what actually is a hit record. Like what's the record that constantly being played on the radio, or what's the record that everybody knows? And I feel like we're at a point where Chris Brown, because of everything that's in play, you have to be a Chris Brown fan to hear Chris Brown music.
No, I can't say that. So
I'm not talking about like the hit 1-2 singles that drop. I'm talking about the majority of his stuff right now.
Right now, a lot of his songs are being played on the radio.
So
a lot of his songs are being played on the radio. It's because we don't listen to the radio. When's the last time you listened to the radio?
Dude, I listen to the radio every day, unfortunately.
And you ain't heard nothing, Chris.
I ain't heard nothing. You know what I hear on the radio all the time? Fucking Glorilla. That's what I hear.
Right now she hot.
CGI Friday is what I hear every time. I don't care what time of day it is.
Right now she's surpassing everybody.
Like one time, I kid you not, I cut on the radio, they play the fucking song, I get to the stops light, they replay the fucking song.
Wow.
Like
shout out Glow.
Yeah, Glow.
Yeah, but I'm surprised they didn't put she didn't submit her album.
She might have been submitted, but they don't have. At least I don't recall. Do they have a female rap album that they probably didn't put it in the They probably didn't actually show it, but they probably had a category of it.
No, so they don't do that.
So they don't do female. They
do best rap album.
So it don't matter who it is.
They don't do by gender.
So she didn't make it.
Oh, she didn't submit it.
She submitted. she don't put a lot into her records without being submitted. She was there too. Yeah, she was there. She was there cheering on Cowboy Carter.
Yeah, I say that she loved B.
But shout out Doechii, man.
Shout out Doechii for real. Yeah. Shout out Janelle Monáe, man. Dissing Nelly.
Nigga.
Y'all think she was wrong for that?
Nah,
she spoke her piece.
Spoke her piece. He
you know,
he's honoring the office. He respects the office. All of a sudden, this nigga's a patriot.
So if he would have just said, "Hey man, listen, this was done for a business opportunity that was financially great for me. That's all I did it for. Would y'all respect it?"
I would respect it, but I'd rather him say something after he did it. Like I wouldn't like personally me. I wouldn't say shit after the performance was done, and then I would have did the interview after the fact, because now you're taking all this interview just to defend yourself. Now also too, you doing all these interviews to make you relevant. It's putting eyes on you, which no one's looking for Nelly. Let's be honest. Like,
yeah, they caught up. I think they caught up to the internet now. Like they gotta stay relevant.
Yeah,
and that's the platform.
Like
Snoop.
It's people you have. People's PR agents are telling them, "Hey,
you got it. Yeah,
you know, you're not really kicking in the algorithm like that. You need to do something." Hey, no one else is doing Trump's inauguration. If I put your name out there, you think you would do it to say yes? Yeah. Also, too, you get paid a little money. Okay, cool. You don't know what like. And two, he's supposed to be having a residency soon, so this might boost up that number for him.
I mean.
So like, listen.
I don't know what people expect Nelly to say. So it's like, if you basically just telling me he should just say no for doing.
I'm not saying say
like,
no. I'm saying
I don't. That's his business. I have nothing to do with that.
No,
I don't have nothing to do with my pockets.
I'm not against. I'm not telling him to say no. I would rather not say anything.
But
and you cannot say anything.
You cannot say anything
only because it's a difference between him and Snoop. Snoop is still so much relevant that people will eat up whatever he say.
What Snoop did was worse.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Because people expect that of Snoop. Snoop he's been shown that he don't give a fuck what people think. He doesn't. He shows that people expect that of Snoop. Now we don't know you except for that you are giving birth to Ashanti, and you and Ashanti are giving birth to a baby. Outside of that, the average consumer anymore don't know you unless they will hear your song on a Carnival cruise.
Don't do that. Don't do that to Nelly, dog.
What is wrong with no?
Don't do
We're
that
not
to
going to
Nelly,
sit here and
dog.
act like people are relevant anymore. They're not relevant.
Okay, see, this is what it's funny that like you say certain things like that, but if you were to anybody knows Nelly, that's not like just because you don't have anything new out, don't mean that you're not relevant.
Also, too, just because I know you does not mean you're relevant, though. Yes, I know you because of my childhood, but that doesn't mean you're relevant.
People know.
And relevancy, we know this relevancy is the average customer, the average motherfucker knows you.
Even if Nelly don't put a record out, what you just say?
I know him because I'm a Nelly fan.
Even like, what is Nelly known for now?
I don't know.
His baby Ashanti.
Exactly. So Nelly is still relevant. It's not like just because you don't put out fucking music don't mean you're not relevant.
Okay, but your relevancy it's like,
because if he wasn't relevant, nobody give a fuck about you doing right now.
But the white people ain't complaining about him doing that shit. It's his fan base complaining about that. Black people, because if it wasn't Trump, we wouldn't be talking about anything else. It's because it's a black man and Trump. That is it. It don't matter who it was. If it was Nelly, shit. If Tone Loc wanted to do it.
So if that was the case, then don't give the whole Nelly relevant shit. Then if it don't matter, don't give the whole Nelly relevant shit.
What I'm saying is this: this is making him relevant.
Yeah.
No one's looking for. When's the last time you see Nelly do an interview outside of this, or anyone asking for Nelly, or any music?
What are you asking?
What I'm saying is people do stuff to get their name out there.
No, for sure.
I'm saying
PR, yes. You need something to get yourself out there.
For celebrities, you're only relevant in their mind. They're probably only relevant if their name is being spoken on a consistent basis. If they can go on the internet, type in Nelly, blah 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 blah. Like I'm pretty sure 2 months ago, if you typed in Nelly, it'll say Ashanti or bring up some past hits.
People say that about Jay-Z. I'm sorry. A lot of if you want to throw that argument out there, people say that about Jay.
But the difference is Jay's not looking for relevancy.
I don't think Nelly's looking for relevancy.
Yes, the fuck he is.
For what?
Because it.
For what? What is the like? You gotta give me an end goal because it ain't like he has anything out there right now.
If you didn't give a fuck, why even do the interviews? Just do what you just serve the office that you respect.
You know why? Because some people just like to talk.
Because you want attention. Most people want to talk because they want people to. You want people to hear you talk.
Some people just like to talk.
Yeah, and he wants people to hear you talk. You want me? I'm not. If I just want to talk, then I would. He could have just got on his little. He could got on the internet, went live, and just said some shit.
He could have.
He
boys Willie D. He was like, "Hey Willie, let's have a conversation on there."
Hey,
did you see how it looked? He just looked like he was in his closet just talking to Willie D. It wasn't like nothing professionally put together.
And on all the podcasts you go on, that you chose
he chose Willie D. Yes, he chose. Right, he didn't go on fucking the Breakfast Club. He went to Willie D.
But you wanted to take you serious.
Wow.
If
a person who's controversial in himself.
Yeah, but and the thing about it was if you're a Willie D person and you're a Willie D fan, more people were more mad about Willie D than go at him hard than what Nelly actually said. So it wasn't like this whole thing it really backfired on Nelly. Like, yeah, sure, people took clips or whatever, but a lot of people were more upset. Like, man, Willie D? Why you didn't get him? Why you didn't snap on him? That's what people were looking for.
Yeah. I think Willie D understood that it's about money.
Yeah. Willie D understood about money, but also too Willie D understood like where his place was in that conversation, in which a lot of times we look for a certain like that's what I'm saying. He went to the Willie D platform and not, them being boys. That's what helped that out. He didn't go to Charlamagne who was going to really question him super hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? He didn't go to what else? Shit. I don't even know what else is that. Vlad TV or some shit. Right. Nah, he just went. Willie D had a conversation. That was it. Yeah. Because it sound like to me he gon' unless he drops the album. He dropped the album before and then didn't win anything. So I don't know if it's gonna make much of a difference.
That might buy no Nelly out.
Nelly's at that point in his career where he's gonna live off his legacy, which is fine.
Yeah, he really did that legacy
Country
tour.
Grandma.
Country Grandma.
He here to go the Golden Nugget in Vegas and do that legacy tour.
Sure. He can do a residency.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
Yeah. Hot, yeah. So hot in here.
He gonna shake your tail feather.
He did the Super Bowl. I mean, he's one of the few that did the Super Bowl. So
tail feather.
Who he come in with? Who he did the Super Bowl with? Who was it?
That was.
Let's see, Q.
Who did Nelly do the Super Bowl with?
I know he wasn't a headliner.
No, he wasn't a headliner.
He wasn't a headliner. Was it J-Lo?
No, I wasn't J-Lo.
That was Britney Spears and Mary J. Blige.
Oh,
yeah, that
Britney
was,
Spears and Mary J. Blige. Wait a minute.
That's
2001.
That was a headliner.
Yeah, he was like a guest though. He wasn't no.
But who was the headliner? Who was the headliner?
Yeah, I think it was Britney Spears.
Britney Spears the headliner of the Super Bowl.
Aerosmith, NSYNC, Britney Spears.
You know what? They did have like that one Super Bowl. They
so
just
I don't think it was a headliner.
No, it wasn't 2004.
Yeah.
So it probably wasn't a headliner.
No, he just had a collaborative people or some shit.
So I guess they always headliners.
Yeah, going crazy, right? Damn.
That's a collective month. That's a lot of money. You said Aerosmith when and arguably they own right, they could be headliners. Yeah. Britney Spears could be a headliner. NSYNC could be headliners. Mary J.
Yeah. Tumors. Who the fuck is that? The earthquake horns.
Oh yeah, that was just a collection of motherfuckers. That was just a collection of motherfuckers. Oh shit! Shout out Nelly.
Shout out Nelly, man.
Shout out Nelly, man.
Who y'all got for the game?
Here, man.
Shit.
Oh, y'all didn't even care.
I don't care, bro. I ain't got no fight.
I really don't care.
I really don't.
I like Saquon. I want him to get it just so he can say fuck you to the Giants. Cause they did dirty, but I ain't got no dog in the fight.
With you.
Nah. Y'all ain't watching the game?
I'm watching it.
I might watch it, but I ain't got no dog in the fight.
I ain't got no dog in the fight either. But if I'm watching it, I like to see history, so I like to see Pat win 3. I want to see history. I know everybody tired of Patrick Mahomes, but
did you know this nigga Pat Riley owns that? He trademarked that shit.
What?
3P.
I can see that.
Like, so anytime somebody uses 3P, like eating whatever, he gets paid.
Wow.
So which means the Bulls been paying that nigga for years. for using the phrase three-peat.
He fucked up and they lost.
Who the fuck thinks of that shit? I'm going to trademark this
They
shit.
thought they was going to do it and they lost. Magic got hurt. Yeah. Nobody talks about that part, which is why like the details of like anybody winning like doesn't really matter because nobody really pay attention to details of how people win. It's just you won or you didn't. Yeah, sure. You won or you didn't. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I ain't gonna trip on that. Like
I don't dog in the fight. But I have before we we adjourn real quick. I do have a dog in one fight. Tell Scotty to shut the fuck up, man. Tell Scotty brother. I watched the whole interview. I watched the whole interview. Scotty bugging.
He ain't really bugging, bro.
Scotty bugging.
This how they asking him the questions.
Okay, let me ask
Is he retarded?
I'm not going.
Okay, what's your gripe?
So my gripe is this. I'm seeing people's true colors.
Okay.
Because I was on TikTok and somebody pieced it together of this Scotty's timeline of just saying of his opinion on goats and whatever.
Yeah.
So at one point, you were all gun-ho Mike. Mike's the GOAT. He's the greatest. X, Y, and Z. Then a couple years go by. I guess that's when you found out undercoverly, no one knew yet, but Larsa was, talking to Marcus. And then you say, Mike is not as good as LeBron James. LeBron James is the GOAT. If I started a team, it would be LeBron James.
Okay.
Go down the line. Then you go to neither one of them. LeBron James is not a good team player. He's too passive. It's that, and then all of a sudden you try to throw Kobe name in there a little bit, but nobody talking. And then somebody asks you currently, who's the GOAT? Now I think Magic Johnson. Nigga, you never mentioned Magic Johnson's name in a goddamn day of your life, and now he's the GOAT.
Hey, sometimes
Magic Johnson don't even think he's the GOAT.
Well, I don't think did he say the GOAT?
Yes.
Or did he
said the GOAT.
He said the GOAT.
He said neither one of them will be the GOAT. If anybody's the GOAT, it's Magic Johnson because of how he his impact on the game, and especially after the best player in the game goes out, and how he led his team to a championship, and how Magic impacts players without scoring.
You know what he did? He almost described himself. The best player went out the game and you couldn't get the shit done, but Magic Johnson could. So I see why Magic Johnson's the GOAT. He did some shit you couldn't do.
I gotta do my research on this.
Nah, nigga.
I thought you just said you saw the whole interview.
I did, but I didn't. Listen. It was parts where they was asking him like, "Would you if you?" I thought did he say something about if you had to start a team or something? Did he say that?
They asked him if you can take, like, who would you draft, like overall?
Yeah, something like that.
So at first he said win by Yanni because he was just assuming that he was talking about currently, and then the guy was like he would pick him over Jordan. He was like, "Oh, you talking about everybody?" And then he said Jordan. So he said he start his team off with Jordan.
Yeah.
So the guy that's what he said.
Right.
Then he said, "Who would be number 2?" He said me.
Yeah. Let's go.
So you agree he's number 2?
Man, he number. I would have said me first. If I was him, I would have said me first. But go ahead. I mean, he played with Mike. He know what he needs.
But he ain't the GOAT.
Who not the GOAT? Mike.
Scotty said Mike ain't the GOAT.
So to help Chris out, I guess Chris want to know why the inconsistency.
You got people that came in the league. He saw, he saw LeBron, he saw Kobe, he worked with Kobe. I'm quite sure he worked with, I don't know if he worked with LeBron.
Hell no, he worked with LeBron.
Yeah, but he worked with Kobe.
Hold on. To help your timeline out, at the point when all these discussions were had, he didn't saw all 3 of these players. So it's not like the transition of watching. At this point, Kobe's career is done.
Yeah.
He's on fucking like, what's that, not First Take, whatever that show with Rachel Nichols was on ESPN. So these pretty much careers are set. The only person he's watching is LeBron.
Yeah.
So kind of help him out. So elaborate further.
So he has watched Kobe, and then you go back, like, him and Magic, they was peers, but they wasn't. Like, Magic got out of there because of, whatever.
You know the whatever.
Whatever, but listen, he had to get up out of there. But so he probably going back and like, you got the right to your opinion. Like, man, you know what, bro? I saw this, but now I go back and I see this. Like, this guy really the man.
But you should have known that. You played against him.
I think Scotty. I really feel like Scotty's inconsistency come from where he stands with certain people.
I don't think so, bro. No.
And the only reason why I say that is because it's only when there is issues that's going on with Jordan when he doesn't say Jordan.
Right.
Like
he said
during
Jordan, right?
during those times with he said Jordan initially. Yeah. He said Jordan by a long shot. It wasn't until the situation with The Last Dance that all of a sudden it became a LeBron thing.
Right.
Then after that cooled down, then the book came out. Now he's back to Jordan. So who knows if there was a conversation? Who knows if there was something along the back door? Bro, who knows?
It depends on how you feel like structuring his team. You know.
What the fuck they got to do with Magic Johnson being called the GOAT?
Because you could say, like people say Paul George, they GOAT. They say...
Nah, bro.
No,
what I will say to Scotty's defense, Scotty has always looked at the Magic. I will say that.
Yeah, because it's like how you structuring your team, bro.
He's always looked at the Magic.
Michael Jordan might not fit on my team, bro. He's not going to fit on my team the way I want to structure.
But if we talking about...
That's the GOAT.
Not to really confuse the question. The question's been... consistent. Who's the GOAT?
Who's the GOAT?
Who's the GOAT?
Oh.
It's not you know what I mean? Like that particular question we talking about, like that's one conversation. But
so did he say they not the GOAT?
He said they weren't he said Michael and LeBron, if we to be honest, are not the GOATs. That's when he brought in Magic Johnson in this recent interview.
I gotta do some research, bro.
Do some research, nigga.
Because I ain't hear him say that.
He said that.
They not the GOAT.
They not the GOATs.
No, bro.
Boy, I want anything to defend this nigga, boy.
Hey, Scotty, hey, bro. Keep on. Yeah.
Yeah, keep on. Cause she is.
This nigga here.
Hey, she out the way, man. You know what you got going on here.
She's out the way.
Hey.
Not in your way.
Don't tell them what's been going on.
Ain't nothing been going on.
Let it come out, yeah.
Ain't nothing been going on.
All right.
Ain't nothing been going on.
Hey.
Scotty ain't out here.
Hey.
Man, dude, if Scotty come here and whoop your ass.
I'm suing him.
We gonna knock the shit out of your night jersey.
We gonna have a whole new set. Off the ass. Yeah, we're gonna have a whole new set. I'm like, oh yeah. Thank you, Scotty. I even put his name on the executive producer on the podcast.
He said executive producer. Scotty.
Scotty nigga.
All right, before we wrap up, man, I got a few activities before we wrapped up. He just made me trying to think of one with Scotty now because he said this shit. I just want to see how strong he stick with Scottie Pippen.
Scotty.
Let's see. Who got to match Scotty up with?
Craig Hodges.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
You know, Craig Hodges had a burner, boy.
All right, bet. I do this.
Craig Hodges had a burner, boy.
I do this only because he was almost on the team. If you was in Jerry Krause position of trading Scotty for Tracy McGrady, are you keeping Scotty? Or you trading?
Trading. I'm getting Tracy.
I'm keeping Scotty, bro.
Getting Tracy.
Why you getting Tracy?
I fucking Tracy. Tracy was damn it, now I gotta take my fucking word back. Tracy didn't play no defense.
Trying to tell you.
Tracy didn't play no defense at all. And he had back problems.
He said,
you gotta take that.
So you keeping Scotty?
I fuck around to keep Scotty.
Got to, man. You can't play with Scotty. I don't know. I don't know why they be trying to play with you, bro. I don't know.
Because Scotty scored like Tracy? No.
What? Yes, he can.
He can't score like Tracy. I can't say he can score like Tracy.
Yes.
I don't say he can score like Tracy.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
I think they score in different ways.
But he can score. He can put
up
them
numbers. Can he score?
Yes. He can put up them Tracy McGrady numbers.
He didn't.
He did. When it was time.
What was that 93-94 season scoring average? Q, look that up.
Can Scotty score? Yeah. Could he score like Tracy? Probably not. But because he does everything else, defensively, he was a decent passer. He can play point forward. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have to go with Scotty because
I'm just saying. Think about it. This is also the 97 year, so this is the second run.
Tracy got too many flaws.
So
you got too many injuries and shit. And
no, I'm talking about like you getting a young Tracy for that year for the championship.
Then I'm going with Scotty.
Going Scotty?
Yeah.
No, ain't even no question to me.
I'm sticking with Scotty too.
The stats for 93-94, Scottie Pippen, he averaged 22 points, 8.7 rebounds, 5.6 assists in 72 games.
That's solid.
How many steals?
Steals.
4.
Nigga, no. Nigga, no.
He's about
You thought this was going crazy. Hey.
Average no fucking. That nigga probably average 0.9.
He was the second in steals, 2.93.
Yeah, boy. I ain't gonna play with Scotty, boy.
Was a fucking 4.
Hey, nigga, that
Okay,
was
2
close.
point. Okay.
He's off 1.7. Let's go.
All right, so we was talking about Grammys. Earlier, and I'm try not to, even though it's going to happen. Try not to think of everything around these two songs, but these two songs were nominated in the Grammys for diss records. Not Like Us, back to back. As a song, which one you pick?
Mama in the Grammys?
Back to back with the first diss song be nominated for a Grammy.
Did it win?
Oh, you
No.
talking about back now? Okay, you just saying previously.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about back to back.
Yeah.
Drake
What's the best
You
song?
can't.
was best song. Song.
Best song?
Yep.
It's not like us for me.
Not like
bro.
us.
Yeah. Not
Back
like
to
us.
back. So I say this. Back to back got annoying after a certain period of time. And
I
so,
didn't
like
make-
all the song as a song. I mean,
Yeah, I ain't even really.
You didn't like back to back?
It was cool, but it wasn't like
But it wasn't like.
No, it wasn't not like us.
I think it was meant to be cool. I don't think it was meant to be whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people love that song.
no, it was
Yeah, they
decent. Like, and the radio went crazy. Universal went crazy.
Yeah.
They did what they supposed to do.
Yeah.
But now Universal's on Night Like Us. So that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing now. They tell you when they want something. They tell you when they want something. Shout out Universal. You know?
Yeah, I'm going with Not Like Us. If I ain't say it clear either, then I'm sticking with Scotty as well on the trade tip. I was trying to think of a good football question because I know how you two are, but let me see if I can get this one off. Running back, Adrian Peterson, Sean Alexander.
Oh, man, this boy went wild. Hey,
I know who you picking.
who I'm picking?
You pick Sean.
Hell yeah, Sean gonna go wild.
Sean wasn't better than AP.
Shit.
Sean was better than AP. Sean was better than AP. I'm going Adrian Peterson.
Sean
was good, but he wasn't better than AP.
AP was something else.
AP was different, bro.
AP was different, dog.
Sean.
The fact that you being biased off a fucking video game.
That's
That's fucked up. That's messed up.
Sean went crazy, boy.
You can't even be real. You can't even be realistic
Hey,
right now.
Sean went crazy, boy.
You can't even be realistic right now. You can't even be realistic.
Sean got loose, boy. Hey,
Off a video game, you can't be realistic.
Sean
But
got, hey, yeah.
if we look at the video game, I'm pretty sure Adrian Peterson rating was higher than Sean's.
It
It
didn't
was
matter.
right, but
him.
Sean
What he did for you, I guess that's what matters.
Sean Alexander versus 80. What?
We're not gonna compare the stats. Come on, we're not gonna do that.
He doing it.
Don't do that.
I mean, he already got one stat already, the Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, look at that. Woo!
it's not the. It's not
The
the.
shots.
It's not. It's not. It's not better than AP.
AP, man.
AP
was something else. When
AP
he
was different, bro. AP was a fucking monster. Sean got busy. Don't get me wrong.
Go ahead, say them stats.
Let me see something. Let me see what's going on.
Nah, no going on.
Q, Sean Alexander.
It's stats.
Who you got? Who you got?
Who
up
you
there,
got, Q?
Oh,
Adrian Peterson and Sean.
you know what?
Gee, that's my fuck out of you. You gonna say Sean?
Nah, I gotta go with Adrian. Only more.
Just look at them highlights of Adrian Peterson just running through everybody.
He's hitting everybody, including his children.
Well, see, I was trying to get that shit out of there.
fuck,
See, he's always
man,
just
that's-
fucking this shit up. I'm scared to ask this next one now because I'm afraid you have to bring
Get
up.
out the way, man.
Nah, AP. I'm going with AP.
All right,
Shout out to the kids.
quarterback sneak prime. Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick.
We just had an argument about this too. With a dude named Larry.
What me?
Nah, you already know what Larry was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Shout out Larry.
yeah. Do your thing, 21.
Do your
your
thing.
thing.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Man, that's a hard one. Because only why it's hard for me because I don't think Vic was able to get to his prime.
Yeah, it's
Really?
kind of
like really evolve into his game.
Right.
Adrian Peterson has been allowed to evolve, but that's nobody's fault.
No, Lamar Jackson.
I mean, Lamar Jackson has been able to evolve into a passer.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
I thought Vic did good in Philadelphia.
He did, but I'm saying that gap of where he could have, because he could have been better.
He definitely could have been better. He definitely could have been.
So I'm saying because of that big break he took, it don't tell me what he could have evolved into really under Andy Reid. Because you see what Patrick Mahomes has done under Andy Reid.
For sure.
When you have somebody who's a quarterback's coach. So if he had got with Philly early in his career and with Andy Reid, he easily could have been a very, very top 5 quarterback. Because now one thing he has that Lamar does not have, Vic had a cannon.
Vic had a
cannon. And people don't believe that. His running was good, but Vic had a cannon.
Yeah, a stupid cannon.
Yeah, on some left hand, give it up type.
Yeah, Vic had a cannon. Yeah. And I was arguing with somebody like that. They said, I know he didn't. Vic had a cannon.
Vic had a cannon, dog.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Vick for getting that job at is it Virginia Tech?
Yeah, Norfolk State.
Oh yeah,
Norfolk State.
So my answer would be, unfortunately, my answer probably have to be Lamar right now. Lamar, because we don't have a big portion size of Vic. Vic was a highlight reel.
I got enough to say Mike Vick.
I gotta take Mike Vick.
I got enough to say Mike Vick.
I like Lamar.
I like Lamar too, but
because Lamar doing some shit out here.
No, Lamar doing some shit. That's why I said it's a hard one to pick, but
cause I'm basing it off of. I can't sit here and say the short sample size we have Vic is better than Lamar's overall. When we got more Lamar coming.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because Lamar coming up the seams, you turn 2 people around.
2 people around? Fuck 2 people. You see,
look, Vic did it all.
I was gonna say, what the fuck we talking about?
I'm going by like.
No, I ain't knocking the answer. Ain't no wrong answer to that one.
It really, honestly, really ain't, because I'm not mad at anybody that says Vic. I'm not mad at anybody that says Vic. Yeah. Because I can, as much as I can argue Lamar, I can argue Vic too.
Yeah.
Because Lamar's arm is nowhere near Vic's.
But see, you know what helps? Oh, man, I ain't gonna do this. I was gonna say, what helps, I can't recall. I know in Philadelphia he had a good defense. Do you recall Atlanta having a good defense?
No.
So, them years where Vic was doing what he was doing, a lot of it was based on him.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah. And if I'm wrong, just put it in the comments. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I just like I said, because he did take him to the NFC Championship.
I'm just remembering what Lamar was doing coming in with no expectations, and they didn't really have a package for him or anything like that. And he's just saying, okay, think about it. And two, actually, him and Vic's situation are similar.
Yeah,
they both were told to play wide receiver, or running back,
right.
So they both, it's the same thing. They both said, "No, fuck y'all. I'm quarterback."
Right.
So I get that. So I like Lamar. I go back to Vic. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
You just say Vic?
Oh yeah, I'm rolling Vic.
Say that one either.
Let me ask y'all a question. Since we mentioned the Grammys and we're going that, so 3 women have only won that Best Rap Album award. Lauren, Cardi, now Doechii. So look at the comments on TikTok and everything, and everybody said Nicki should have won that award a long time ago.
For what?
That's what I said. For me, I don't think Nicki had a classic album to win Best Rap, and also I don't think she's ever had a great classic album, say Best Rap Album, period. Also, too, someone also said the argument was when she came up, she was going up against some juggernauts in that same category.
Best Rap Album?
Yeah.
So I literally had this conversation last night, and we pulled up this list. I'm gonna pull up this same list. Sorry, Q, I'm taking your job, but
no, sorry.
He was moving slow.
Pink Friday was nice though, bro.
Q. No, it was a good album. Was it classic? Was it Rap Album of the Year?
No.
I ain't gonna say that at that time.
So these were the 2010 because Pink Friday came out in 2010. Now, obviously, this is not the exact Grammy list, but these were the albums that came out in 2010. My bad. 2010 rap albums. Here we go. All right. So these were Thank Me Later, Drake, Recovery, Eminem, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Sir Lucius, Big Boy, The Roots, How I Get Over, Nas's Distant Relatives, Teflon Don, Rick Ross, Ghostface, Apollo Kids, Wiz Khalifa, Kush and Orange Juice. She probably could have beat Lil Wayne's I'm Not a Human Being.
Yeah, she beat that. She was trash.
Let's see. B.O.B. presents the adventure of
that was a good album.
Bobby Ray.
That Bobby Ray album was solid.
I mean, just right off there, you can just tell me because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Eminem's Recovery was the one that won the Grammy. Waka Flocka, Flockavelli.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
I didn't even agree with Wayne. I mean, I didn't agree with Eminem even winning it that year. I mean,
that's wild, bro.
So I'm saying, do you see if we stick with the topic of Nicki should have won? Do you think that should have won over that?
I don't think Nicki would have won. Period.
Okay, all right.
I don't think. I'm not saying she should have been nominated, but I don't think it was strong enough to beat some of them albums that was there.
Right.
But also too, I don't think she's ever put out. For me, she never put out a complete classic project. When
she had songs that I feel like she should have won for.
No, definitely. I think so. I know why Cardi won.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi was like a fucking catch lightning in a bottle.
Oh yeah, she came out on
and
fire.
That team, her, it was different.
Yeah.
We know. I hate even saying this shit aloud. We know why Lauren won.
I'm not gonna get into that one again.
No,
I'm not that bottle.
I'm not.
But no. I'm keeping it in the buck. Yeah, I know why that album was. It was. I never said that album wasn't a classic album because it is.
Yeah.
I'm saying her legacy is bigger than what it should be off of one album. That album is fucking classic. Not gonna take that. I'm not gonna say it's not. I don't think Nicki has a classic album.
So you saying Cardi has one?
That first one, yeah.
Is it a classic album or she has classic records? What's the difference?
I'm looking at what I think is a classic album.
Okay.
Because I think it's a classic album. Because she hasn't been able to top that album since.
She hasn't put out anything.
Ain't she gonna put out an album now?
She's been putting out albums for whoever alone. So until she drops an album, we don't know if she can top it or not.
She's putting out singles, right? She's been putting out.
Cardi.
Yeah.
She's been putting out singles forever.
Yeah.
So the reason why I like that album because that album from top to bottom embodied her. Yeah. It told a story. It wasn't everywhere. Doechii album, it's not everywhere. She's telling a story throughout the whole thing. Only thing about Nicki's albums I don't like, these shits are usually they're everywhere. Yeah. Granted, I hear people say, "Oh, I got a bunch of this, a bunch of that." It's not a concept to it. It's everywhere.
Right.
And two, it's pop.
Yeah, it's a little popish.
It's really popish.
Yeah,
What's popish?
Nicki's albums are really popish.
Yeah, so that would give you even more credence that she should have won a Grammy by now.
I don't know. I'm talking about best rap album. Do I think she had won a Grammy by now? Yeah, for something.
Yeah.
She should have won a Grammy for something by now.
Yeah.
But shit, Snoop ain't got a Grammy.
That's crazy.
And people say Gin and Juice should have been that.
As I look up in the sky.
Doggy Style should have won. But during those times, rap wasn't even getting recognized like that. Like that. But the question is
hold up before you say that. And I'm just gonna ask you your opinion, just yours. Like you can answer too. All right. Well, I guess you can't count that. Okay.
This the year Cardi came out?
What?
This the year Cardi album came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I was trying to find an actual list. Q, find the actual list for who's the nominees, but I'm just gonna give you the 2018 albums.
Mm-hmm. Said 2018.
Well, it's 2019 Grammys. Just look for 2019 Grammys rap album of the year. All right, so 2018, these were the albums that dropped. Daytona, Pusha T. Astro World, Travis Scott. KOD, J. Cole. Booker Ryan, Royce 5'9". Scorpion, Drake. Redemption, J-Rock. Beanie Butcher, Tana Talk 3. Champions, Meek Mill. Migos, Culture 2. I don't see none of the rest of these actually probably even considered. Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap. I think that was a nominee for the Grammys as well.
Yeah, he was.
So out of all those albums I just said, there's Lil Wayne, Carter 5, there's Nas, Nasir, there's Prime 2, there's Juice WRLD, Ye, Kanye. Out of all those albums, if you were actually to make a choice for rap album of the year, which one are you picking?
Cardi B.
You picking Cardi B still? You?
I can't pick Daytona.
Uh,
I would still go Cardi.
Which Ye album was it?
Yay.
Nah, not that. Yeah, Cardi might have it.
Cardi might have it. Now, granted, there's some good albums on there, but album of the year?
Rap album.
Rap album of the year?
Rap album.
Cardi. I have to give Cardi that. I have to give it a year. Because she had a couple tracks on that, a few songs, and then two, they go by sales, they do all that. Shit's all it.
And she had the Migos on that. Yeah, it was kind of like she had got a little strategic with her shit.
Yeah. And two, with Culture 2, good album, but it didn't have enough singles.
Yeah.
Which one of them albums are you bumping?
Yeah, right now.
Scorpion. I said, yeah, Scrubs.
Culture 2.
When I'm asking, I'm asking more so of your personal opinions. Like, what are you personally picking out of that?
Culture 2.
What are you personally picking?
Scorpion.
You picking Scorpion?
Yeah.
Culture 2. Because I'm not listening to KOD.
I'm picking either Booker Ryan or Daytona.
I ain't picking Daytona.
I'm picking one of them two.
Daytona was cool, but my answer right now, it was KOD and Culture 2.
Yeah. What were the nominees for that? I know, you know what? And probably, I ain't gonna say that.
Was all the albums submitted though?
The albums I know were submitted were Daytona, Nipsey Hussle, Royce the 5'9", and KOD.
Then she won.
Those were the ones I know were submitted.
Travis Scott, Astro World.
Oh yeah, Travis Scott, Astro World.
Mac Miller, Swimming.
I ain't never been a Scott fan like that. Bro.
I don't think the Cars were considered the rap album that year. I don't even consider that a rap album, even though you could put Jay, the Carters.
No,
that was when the album dropped.
Yeah,
I don't think you're putting that in the same category.
Even if they submitted it like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What was the album, rap album year that year?
That was, let me go back. Astro World, Travis Scott, Swimming, Mac Miller, and Daytona, Pusha T, and
should be Nipsey Hussle in there.
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap.
And Cardi?
And Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy.
Cardi
and Royce too. Royce was there too. So
yeah, R.I.P. Mac Miller, man.
Yeah, R.I.P. Mac
Miller.
Right out of that group is Cardi.
Yeah. Damn.
Out of that group is Cardi.
Yeah.
So I mean, I ain't knocking it. I think Cardi has some good singles. Mm-hmm. I don't, you know what I mean, but
so one thing I've learned, especially in this, most of those awards is business driven too.
That's why I say it's if you're talking business driven, you talking about like impact and how everybody was looking at it, then yeah, I'm not mad at them picking Cardi at all. If you're talking about actual taste and what I'm looking for in the album, then that's not even on my category.
Yeah. Right.
It's not.
Yeah.
Right.
But as far as Nicki's concerned, I mean, I just look at like I can't say. I don't know how to classify classic albums anymore. So and the reason why I say that is because at this point, everybody has such a voice that everybody's fan base says everybody has a classic album. Yeah. So it's even hard for me to say.
Yeah.
Because it's beyond the years now to where if you say an album, everybody knows like that's a classic body of work, which is why I kept going back to the Usher tip of like, you say the Confessions album is almost damn near unanimous that body of work is a classic.
Right. So I think what it is too. Confessions was probably one of the last albums that, because now music is put out direct to consumer. Artists are making stuff strictly for their fan base. Yeah. They're not making anything. I don't have to make anything universal no more. It doesn't have to appeal to everybody. I only have to appeal to my, because now the way streaming is set up, I can get directly to my consumer. I don't have to worry about sales and like that. I can get straight to my consumer. Yeah. So what was deemed as a classic album no longer applies anymore, because to your fan base, it's considered a classic album now.
To your fan base, considered classic
album. It's straight to your fan base now. I don't have to do anything else. So now it's like, I've been told Freddie Gary's got a few classic albums to his fan base.
But people just say classic albums is a classic.
Right.
Like, when I say it's, to me, it's almost unanimous. The majority of people, it resonates with. Right. It's just, it is what it is. It's just like
music is not about it no more.
It's just so it's that's why I say it's hard to even say what it is. So in Nicki's case, like I said, I do feel like that she may have certain singles that she probably should have won awards for. It's probably certain singles that she probably didn't even turn in that she could have won awards. Like the one of this last album. It's all over the commercials. Like I can see her winning for that, but I don't know, man. Shout out to Nicki.
Shout out.
Shout out to Nicki.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Mighty Ducks. As we wrapping it up.
Oh yeah, shout out. The fans have spoken.
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks is probably one of the greatest Disney movies, period. It beat The Rookie.
I mean,
of the year. I don't know how to forget about that shit, but that's not age.
They know age. Shit. I just put on.
No one said Rookie of the Year. Everybody said.
No, it was some people that said Rookie of the Year.
A couple of people.
Yeah. It was some people.
But majority of the people said Mighty Ducks, to the point they even said, "Well, which one we talking about? Because they always this."
Nah, them motherfuckers just couldn't read. They
all said Mighty Ducks. Majority of them said Mighty Ducks, brother. So that's why I pay tribute to our subscribers. I wore the other Mighty Ducks jersey. This is Adam Banks. Because nobody wearing no Wrong Gardner jersey. If it's out there, though, hit me up. I'll buy it.
See? It be on it quick.
Nah, because that'd be hard. Nobody got no Wrong Gardner jersey.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know it. Yeah.
That should be hard.
Look, man, I only got my Bears jersey on because I eventually be going to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah.
But when they go to the Super Bowl, he won't be the quarterback.
He'll be the quarterback. I'm saying that. I'm calling it. He'll be the quarterback.
Oh, man.
I'm calling it.
Caleb.
I'm calling it.
You calling it? What else you calling?
Activity.
There you go.
Yeah.